Alrighty, sounds like all of us. Alrighty. We are here. Scott, if you'd like to hop right into that recap.
Okay, well then, last time, having defeated the werewolves and seen the sky message to find the meeting point, the party head on, and the following day spot the meeting bucket, and thus jet the scout too. He takes the party down a ravine where they meet Rodin, the boss of the Blade Between Assassins, and his advisor Laz, who was very keen to just kill the party. Itella and Corwin convince the boss that this job given to them from the cult would bring about the blazing demise they fear. So he winds up agreeing to not only cancel the contract, but also to slow down the matron of the Golden Flame. Laz considers the blazing demise inevitable and leaves, vowing to complete the contract anyway. They depart and the following day make it to the entrance of the dwarven mine and shop, highlighted by the giant sculpture of a pickaxe peeking above the trees. Within the carved-out caverns, there's a range of items, and with some bartering, Helena improves her weapon with the dwarf Lothier. Sar gets some new armor, Corwin gets a new bow, arrows, and shield, and Atella gets a new staff and some armor.
Upgrade.
A few days are spent there while the items were made, and then they head off, informing the beacon's buyer they are on their way still. We return to the party as they're heading north, about 3 days from the northern shoreline, and they hear a loud shriek from two werebats before them, which quickly jump behind a large rock on their path.
Yeah, and that's where we pick up as I say, roll initiative, everybody.
Oh.
You're so predictable.
I mean, technically you could try to talk to them, but it is initiative order conversation if you want to do that.
They basically already attacked us.
Yeah.
Which isn't to say conversation couldn't work.
Do any of you speak bat?
I should be able to. You know,
In theory,
Oh.
I don't know if it would work with the werebat though.
I don't know that would be different. I don't know.
that being said, the only thing that you missed in the recap is, even though you don't have much context for it, you were warned that her herald approaches when you contacted the buyer.
Yes.
Whatever that means. But anyway.
Which we took to infer the speaking of the matron, but that's speculation on our behalfs.
Indeed. All right, first up is Helena. You just saw some weird bat things screech at you and then jump down behind a boulder. What do you want to do? All right.
How tall is the boulder? Approximately.
It's probably like 8-9 feet high.
Okay.
It's a big one.
Three-core winds tall.
So, and they're for sure they want to attack us.
They did attack us.
Yeah, they definitely seen it was a hostile action. A failed
Oh, I thought
hostile
they were
action.
attacking each other.
No, it was at you guys. It was a
Yeah, they-
failed
Okay.
hostile action.
I had to.
Okay.
They rolled under my AC.
Yeah. Imagine it just like scoops out a chunk of the ground next to you guys. The little screech attacks. It's like,
What are you trying to say?
We saw the dirt around us get pushed back.
yeah.
I think they're trying to tell us.
Definite evidence of hostility.
So I can dash with a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
I remember that right.
Just rogue things.
What?
Rogue things.
Yes. All rogues
Yeah.
can.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna go like there.
You're gonna get up on top of the.
Or oh yeah, right. I have to climb. So what does that do?
Half speed.
Yeah, halves your movement if you don't have a climb speed.
It would be like 18, 20 feet per square.
So
or
to get up
something.
there, it would take like 20 feet to get to the top of the boulder. So if you move up to it and then 20 feet up, it would put you like at the very edge.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah, you look down over the edge. Not only do you see the two bats that you see sort of off the side, you also see two other large humanoids, one kind of bear-like and one kind of boar-like, but you know, very much in the way of the bats, humanoid as well.
Oh boy.
I've done this on
So-
stream. I'm not sure what this will do. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try. Oh wait. Okay. Sorry. I was like, do I have my gun still?
Yes. It is now enhanced, even.
Mm.
So I'm gonna try to shoot the bat, the one I'm closer to.
Cool. Yeah, that'll hit. Oh, do you don't have your bonus action, so it's just a normal attack, so no sneak attack, because you can't do your. I forget what it's called. Insightful fighting.
No.
So pretty good damage.
Ran up that rock and shot a bat.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Damn. Don't holler at us.
Yeah, that's your movement, your bonus action, your action. I think that's it for you.
Yep.
Alrighty. Next up is Corwin.
Yeah. I could probably get up there too, but not with the bonus. I would use my action. I'm not actually aware of the boar and the bear, right? Like, there was no communication back to us about that.
No.
Yeah. Let me do some measuring. I got a 40 movement speed. If I go, if I were to go like there, I
Yeah.
feel like I would see everything going on.
I would say so.
Alright, so let's go ahead and take him to there. So now I do see everything that's going on. Before I actually moved, and it's always kind of a little confusing with Dribbly since he goes right after me, but I would have kind of given him the short communication shorthand to assist Helena, and then run up here, and now I'm taking my turn.
Yeah, you come around the side of the boulder and you see the two other guys there too.
Okay. I can discern that which bat has a bullet hole in him, can I?
Yeah, you see one actively bleeding.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at that one with my plain strider short bow. Think about this for 1 second. I haven't used my bonus yet. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop Hunter's Mark with my bonus.
Okay.
Let's see. I guess just level 1. Take it off my sheet. Or lower my slots, I mean. Alright, and then, so Hunter's Mark on that bat.
Okay.
That were bat. And I'm gonna shoot him. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
Or that's... I guess both piercing. Yeah, 14, and then roll 1d6 for the hunter's mark. So extra 3, 17. On the first shot. Is he still up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that actually... Did that add in the weighted and everything? Okay.
Yeah, it's all in there.
So let me decrement my weighted quiver. I got 9 shots left. I'm going to go ahead and shoot him again. Not hard. 19?
That'll hit.
Math. Alright. For 12. And 16 total.
Nice.
Couple arrows in them. And I think that's, that's my bonus movement, attack, action, all of the above. So I think that's Corwin.
Yeah, you're basically doing when Hunter's Mark is out, you're basically doing a 3d6 plus 6 with each shot. Pretty good.
What do you hit against Q? Never mind, I got it. Okay, so Dribbly can fly at 50 feet. 40. 40? Oh, let me check real quick. Yeah, 40 feet, so he can move basically the same speed as Corwin, which can at least get him to Helena. So I think, from my direction, I just wanted Helena to have sort of like force multiplication and have somebody at her back. So Dribbly's going to take that kind of cue and just kind of come up here. And I think he would maybe, seeing the situation, like he could come here, and I think he would actually be able to move one more spot, and then he would close. Is he like on the edge here? If I put him there?
Well, he's flying, so he doesn't take extra movement at all, so he can just go there, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I just want to be able to bite. He's going to go ahead and bite this. I guess that's the bear.
Yeah, you kind of have to tip yourself off a bit, in a precarious spot. You can do that, but you're in a precarious spot.
Are these brambles at all if I go here?
Yeah, they're like sort of dried up roots and that type of thing.
Like he wouldn't land there?
I mean, he could. It wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah,
it's nothing that would catch you up, but if you stepped on one directly, it might sting a little.
Yeah, and if he's flying, so he'll just go there, but he's flying, he's hovering, and he's gonna try to bite the bear.
Sure.
16.
16 to hit the bear. That'll hit.
Nice. So that's 7 piercing, 5 fire. He's gonna infuse the strike, which is an extra 1d6. 6. This will be fire. 6 more fire.
18 total
11
damage.
fire.
Not bad. Not too bad.
And I think that's me.
Alrighty, then we're over to Itella.
Well, since no one has said anything about what is over there, I am going to say, I'm going to go over there and see if they're protecting babies like the last thing. Like
Hold on, I just want to say, just very quickly before, was there not a werebat move?
You are correct. I accidentally skipped the werebat. Thank you.
Oh.
It's fine. I just want us all to TPK.
No, you can skip it, that's fine.
It's because I forgot to put in Dribbly, so when I put him back in, I accidentally skipped the werebat. Yeah.
I remember there was somebody right beneath me.
So back up, do that.
So I'm gonna move over here.
It was the undamaged one, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Hey.
Yeah, it's gonna shriek at Helena. 18. Which is 10 thunder damage. That is against you, Helena.
Could I use my hellish rebuke?
Yeah, you want to use your reaction to Hellish Rebuke him? And I think that's 2d10 damage, right? Or is it 3d10? Because it's cast at a higher level, I think.
Let me see. I think it's 3d10 right now.
Yeah, because first level is 2d10, and then it's at 5th level it casts at second. Yeah, that sounds correct. So it's, either way, it's a dex save for the bat. Which it succeeds, so it'll take half of the 3d10.
God, like Batman.
That work.
Yeah. Ooh, that would have been such good damage. Still decent. Yeah, take some damage. And then it's going to use the rest of its turn to sort of move a bit further back. Now it's Itella's turn. You just hear more screeching.
Yes. And so all I've heard is the screeching. I still state, since they haven't told us what's going on, I'm going to go see if they're protecting babies. And I am going to change into King Bee
Sure.
and fly over there. So my movement is to do.
Yeah, make sure you're looking at King Bee and not Bee, by the way. They're completely different things.
Thought I clicked. There we go. There we go. So my movement is 50.
Yeah, you can just fly to the top of the boulder.
Mhm.
Have plenty of room left, even.
Okay. And
You'd
you
get
wanna
to,
move me
like,
over there?
here and be like, oh, wait, there's more than just bats over here.
Yeah. So go ahead and move me over there. real quick.
Is King Bee medium or large? I can never remember.
Medium.
Okay. Still a very big bee, but medium.
Yeah.
That's like a 6-foot long bee.
Mhm. Okay.
Same size as
And
Turbo.
I'm gonna see that is Helena more. Oh, hi. I won't know which one attacked her, but there's one right in front of me, right here.
Yeah, you are gonna have to go like just a 1 square further to hit that guy, but yeah, you can.
Okay.
And he should have a couple arrows in him.
Yeah, he's got a bullet wound
Okay.
and some arrows.
Wow, we're just really picking on this one, aren't we?
Sure do
So-
seem to be.
I'm gonna sting like an arrow.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right.
Oh wait, unfortunately, it's an action for you to turn into a beastie.
That's true.
So you do not get to sting this time. You're menacing him. You're just like.
But I want to save my roll.
Sure. Just don't forget. It's your job to remember.
Okay.
I mean, next turn, Helena gets sneak attack on either of those two people right in front of her.
Correct. All right. So after King Bee is turn completed, the bear is going to lash out against the little drake in front of him. Let me just check this. Interesting.
Oh, that's always a scary word to hear.
Well, they have multiple forms, so their attacks are like, if this, then this.
Mm.
It's weird. Yeah, it's in hybrid form, so it's just gonna claw at you twice. 18 and 16 to hit Dribbly.
1 hit, 1 miss.
18 slashing damage.
Ugh,
Youchie.
Yeah.
too bad. I mean, a little less than half.
Huh, I might have to double check that. I believe that's it for him. Alright, so next up is this guy who's now been who's now being menaced by a bee. He's gonna sort of rear back and unleash like a wide screech cone to hit both Helena and Itella. You guys can give me a Constitution save.
Ooh.
Had some reactions to like help.
Succeed and fail. So the success is going to take 6, and the failure is going to take 13, and you are deafened.
What?
Exactly. Until the end of your next turn. That is his turn. And for Mothership, don't forget to subtract from the B and not yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think so.
Sar is next. Oh no, the HP bar didn't change, so it's whatever the.
Right. Let me fix it.
That's why we're usually tracking in the blue.
Got it. So this is.
Ooh. Hmm.
Page down does not help the situation. Okay,
Can I only actually go this far with my base movement?
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
So, I go there and let's see. Can see that I can definitely see that one over there, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
When it comes to these two, I don't know the height of the sort of edge that's like
I think you can probably
what would you
see
say?
this guy's shoulder.
Yeah. I can see a hint of them, like it's like half cover.
Yeah,
Grizzly's
precisely.
airborne too.
Grizzly is
sure, yeah.
airborne. Yeah.
But yeah, like the bear there I can see under half cover basically.
Yeah, basically.
This one there, yeah, I can't see that. No chance in hell.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, I can maybe see the top of
Yeah.
Helena's head.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see a bee over there,
Probably
even if
not.
it's a bloody big bee. So actually, for what I can see right here, right now, I'm going to try. Yeah, I'm going to guiding bolt on the one over there because I don't even know what the. I've never seen what this layout is over here
Yeah.
of creatures and people and whatnot. So
Yeah.
Light it up.
Guiding bolts. Kipew 18.
Nice.
18 hits.
Oh, what?
Nice.
Is that right?
Yeah. I think. Guiding
It's
bolts,
just been so
46.
long since I've cast Guiding Bolt, even though it's
Well,
also
hit.
a class feature. Yeah.
Yeah, hit with guiding bolt, not cast. you've
Yeah.
cast it a few times.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
he's a glowing.
18, and they're sparkly. Yeah.
He's glowing. Yeah, that's good stuff.
And do I have a bonus action that I would want to cast right now? No, I wouldn't even be able to. Well, yeah, that's going to be it for me.
Yeah. Next up is the wereboar, who's gonna take and pull itself up to the top of the boulder and stomp down random d6. What was that?
That was just me rolling for my cosmic omen for the day. Like if it's weal or woe.
You keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's we just sort of had a woke up, traveled, and here we are sort of day.
Fair enough. Yeah, and it is charging Helena here and gonna try and hit you with its tusks. Boop. And I think it misses. Yeah. And with that miss,
Yeah.
it's gonna then take this maul and swing it up at you for its second attack. 15? Probably still a miss. Or also a miss, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Alrighty, so he didn't do much. Helena, it's your turn.
What a bore.
Indeed.
Um, so I guess I'm gonna try to. I think I'm gonna shoot him because he just tried to hit me with a giant hammer.
You will have disadvantage shooting within melee. At a target within 5 feet of you. Yeah. So, if you'd like, you can do your bonus action disengage thing first to sort of back
If
up
I
without him
backed
hitting
up
you.
on the rock, could I still see him?
If you backed up on the rock, yeah, you'd still be able to see him.
Okay, so I'll do that. Does that work where I still have?
You'd still have disadvantage. You gotta be 5 feet away from him, so a 5 foot space between you.
Oh, he's up there. I thought that was a friend and he was on the bottom.
No, he's right here. Yeah,
Okay.
he climbed up and charged
So-
at you. So, there you go. Yeah, but you do have an ally within 5 feet, namely a giant bee. So if you want to shoot him, you will have sneak attack. That's a hit. Hey, nice. 26 damage. Very cool. Is that it for you? You can stay there? Alrighty. Over to Corwin then.
Do I have a clear shot without moving on the guy I've already hit?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to kill this guy. Plane Strider short bow for 21.
That'll hit.
13 plus 1d6. The hunter's mark. Ugh. 14 total damage.
That'll drop him.
Cool.
One down.
Bonus, I'm gonna go ahead and move the hunter's mark to the bear. And shoot
Okay.
at the bear.
Ooh.
30 to
Yeah,
hit.
that'll definitely hit.
Shot him in his nostril.
Ow.
12
Itchy.
and the
Make your eyes water on that one.
another 1 on the hunter's mark, so 14 total. And I think I'm just gonna stay put where I'm at. So that's Corwin.
Mm-hmm.
Dribbly gets his reaction back. He can infuse things again. I think he's just gonna stay right where he is too, and go ahead and try to bite again on the bear. 19.
That'll hit.
So that's 6 piercing, 3 fire, and we'll use it for 2 more fire, so 11 total.
Not terrible. Not terrible at all.
And I think, I don't know why, I don't know. I think he's just gonna come over here maybe, and that's
Reposition
it.
a little.
Yeah, just try to maybe. If the bat down south comes up and tries to attack, that's gonna shield Corwin a little bit more. So, a little bit more interference. And that's me.
Fair enough. Yeah, Mr. Glowy Man. He's gonna move here and shriek at the Drake. Miss?
Nope. 17 AC.
Alrighty, that's his turn then. Itella.
Wow, that was a fast turn
Mm.
for that guy. Okay.
The guy you were gonna sting is dead. Would you like to sting the guy behind you?
Last one.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Let's sting that one.
Get him.
I was debating charging the bear, but then I would, then he could strike at me, and then okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and sting a bear.
Boar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that. No, I'm not.
We're gonna carry over your 23. Remember?
Oh yes.
So just click
See,
the
I didn't
damage.
remember.
Well, I did. You're welcome. Let's go ahead and just roll your damage.
Okay. Why didn't it?
Yeah, there it is. DC 11, con save, taking the poison or have as much on a success. That's a failure, so he takes 15 total damage.
Owie.
Youch.
Or is that 16? 9 and 7?
16, correct. And I assume you're just going to stay where you are.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, over to the werebear, who's going to keep smacking the Drake.
Or not smacking.
I think at the end, Dribbly's the real tank.
He
Yes.
tries to be.
1 and 2. Miss hit again.
The 17. Yeah.
Yeah, for 11 slashing.
Okay. He's doing all right. I mean, he clearly is taking damage.
Mm-hmm.
All
He
right.
doesn't-
After that, Sar is a go.
Um,
That guy's still glowing.
he is indeed. However, move further over this way as well, so I can actually see more of what the heck's going on.
Yeah, you just step 5 feet over and you're like, oh my god, that is a giant bear man.
Yeah, there's a bear man and a boar man, and there's some corpses on the ground.
Yeah.
It's a party.
We've been lazy.
Yeah.
I think the last time, well, I was going to say the last time Scott saw a bear man was the bear folk on that one island.
Oh,
Again, long time ago now.
yes. And Dribbly's looking a bit rough, right?
A little bit. Not super great.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm aware of like the whole sort of situation, as it were, with Dribbly.
Yeah.
So actually, what I might do right now is just on Bearman, who's sort of in the mall with Dribbly, is another guiding bolt for a crit.
Didn't need that advantage. You didn't. You're hitting the bear, not this
I'm
guy.
hitting the bear, yeah.
Okay. So the light fades from this guy because at the end of your turn it ends.
Yeah.
And slams down on this guy. Roll your 8d6 damage.
23.
And now he's glowing.
That's a lot of nat ones, actually. For a 23, that's 3 nat ones.
Could have been better.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse. And obviously, yeah, they're glowing us. And yeah, is it until the start or end of my next turn?
End of your
oh
next
yeah,
turn.
it is the end of your next turn. Yeah. And yeah, because the wonderful thing is I've not actually used any spell slots yet.
Yeah, just using the daily stuff.
Yeah.
Could be important for later.
Yeah.
You never know what a day traveling in this region entails.
Indeed.
When
I'm gonna.
when he's
I-
done, I have something to say.
I have one question. So because because that was my sort of class thing with the guiding bolt.
Mhm.
Am I able to also use the bonus action leveled spell? That's like one of the weird things I'm never able to quite
I'd say
understand.
probably not, because the class thing lets
Yeah.
you cast a spell, basically.
Yeah.
You're still casting a spell in that context.
Yeah, the whole sort of action, bonus action, leveled spell stuff and their sort of nuances, I'm never entirely sure about.
I think,
So,
as a
yeah.
general rule, if it says cast a spell, it's casting the spell. But if
Mm.
it says gain the benefits of a spell, it's not actually casting the
Yeah.
spell.
That makes a
Sort
lot
of
of
as a
sense,
general
yeah.
rule, yeah.
And so yeah, that's going to be me.
Alrighty, over to well, it's the boar's turn. But what you gonna say, Mothership?
So my sting hit him.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Um. Uh. Let's see. The target must make a DC 11. Okay. Constitution saving throw. It's a poison damage reduces target to 0 hit points. The target is stable but poisoned for 1 hour, even after gaining hit points, and is paralyzed while poisoned in this way.
Sure.
But is he poisoned now?
No. No.
Okay,
That only happens if it reduces him to 0 hit points.
Okay. Thank you. Just wanted the clarification.
Yeah, it's an incapacitating, not a killing poison.
Okay.
But yeah, so would you like to take an attack of opportunity against him, B, King B,
Yes.
as he goes here?
Oh, get your butt back here. You're not leaving my You're not leaving my perimeter. There we go. Good talk.
Damn, that's it.
A little bit.
Nice.
He's repositioning, and then he's going to charge Helena again, but do your damage.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, he failed the save again. So that's 18 total damage.
Killer B.
Yeah.
Telling you.
Well, he's already locked into this plan, so he comes over here, which puts him at proper distance. He's charging. Well, it comes over here, which puts him at proper distance. Charges Helena, making a tusk attack. 19. I think 19 hits Helena.
Yeah, it does.
I thought you said it hurts.
Well, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be this damage plus this damage for the charge. 16 total damage, which you can use your reaction thing to half it.
Okay, I'll do that.
But there's a number of saves you have to make. Let's start with the saving throw
I'm
against
going to
being
use my
knocked
cosmic
prone.
omen of wheel on her, so she gets an extra d6. That's my reaction here. Upon seeing her getting absolutely bodied by this bear. Boar, sorry. Yeah.
So are you using that on the knocked prone saving throw? Or are you using that on the other saving throw?
I don't think okay. Would I know about the other saving thing throw? I
don't know that you
so.
would. I don't feel like you
So
would.
I think it would probably be the knocked prone.
Yeah, give me a strength save to see if you're going to be knocked prone, Helena. All right. 18 plus the 6, was it? So you're not knocked prone. You
Yeah.
managed to hold firm. But give me a con save. Failure. All right. We'll see where that goes, but you are now cursed with werebore lycanthropy. We'll see where that goes. It's probably nothing, right? Yeah. And then he's gonna take his maul and swing it at you for his second attack. And miss.
Yeah, but now wouldn't he Wouldn't he want her to survive? If he knows that she's infected.
Who knows?
Oh,
It is
What
then
do I-
your turn.
well, I was gonna do the hellish rebuke on him.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yeah. I forget every time what I did.
Oh, isn't that only once a day? I might be
I thought
mistaken.
it was
Spell
Once a-
slots, right? Or something?
She doesn't have
Oh,
spell
is it?
slots. It's a racial ability.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the ability says once per day.
Oh, I didn't realize. I might have used that before.
Oh, multiple times before. That's why I was asking if you wanted to half the damage with your reaction with your rogue thing.
Oh, I thought that's what that was.
No. Two separate things.
Hellish rebuke damages who hit you.
Yeah, hellish rebuke damages who hit you, and I can never remember what the rogue thing is.
No.
Uncanny dodge. Use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, two separate things.
So,
No biggie.
What was it, 16?
It was 16. Yeah, so 8.
Okay. And is that just like once a turn?
That's your reaction, which you only have one until your turn.
Yeah, like
It comes
a
back on your
round or
turn. Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, because it comes back on your turn. You get it back. So basically, once around. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna. I don't even know. Would I be able to like disengage and run to the other side?
Yeah, you can bonus action disengage. That's in your toolkit, so to speak.
But like, does it matter that I'm running past him after?
No, because disengage makes it so they don't get attacks on you.
Okay.
That's specifically what disengage does. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try to shoot him again.
Nice.
That's a hit.
I'm not next to anything.
Yeah.
And you already used your bonus action, so. Still a good hit, though. Not too bad.
Right.
All right, I think that's it for you. So we're over to Corwin.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna continue to lay into the bear, who, at this moment, do I get advantage on the next attack?
Yes,
'Cause
you
it's
do.
glowing.
Yeah,
Oh.
because it's glowing.
Sparkles.
Gotcha. Alright, good, I'll go ahead and hit that.
Yeah,
30 or 26, one of them hits.
definitely hits.
So that's 18, and then the 6 for the 100 mark. Another 3. 21 total.
21 total, indeed.
And I'll shoot him again.
No advantage.
Oh, well,
Just take the first number.
yeah.
Not that it
15.
matters.
18 total.
Nice.
I don't know that I see any reason to move, so I feel like nobody's, harassing me at all. There's no better cover. I can see everything pretty much. So I think that's it for Corwin. I don't think I have a bonus that's going to help me. I'm maintaining concentration, so yeah. And Dribbly is going to kind of just keep doing his thing, biting the bear.
Thank you.
Hopefully, 23.
Mhm.
So he's going to do 9 piercing, 2 fire, and make that 6 fire total.
Damage.
15 total. And that's my turn. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Alrighty.
Problem with
So-
him infusing his own stuff is he can't get an opportunity of attack. So things can run away from him.
Something to consider.
Yeah.
The shrieking continues at the Drake. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
12 thunder.
I guess he can stay aloft. He's not looking good.
Oh,
But he's not dead.
It's Itella's turn then.
Itella does not like that noisy creature. So it's his turn.
Oh, you want to fly over to him and sting him?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the bear, right?
Yeah.
Oh, over there, sure. The shouty one.
Yeah, you
Which
want
one was shouting?
this
Uh,
one.
the one over here is shouting. The one over here
Oh, I
is the bear.
misunderstood.
Do you still want to go hit that guy, or do you want to hit the bear?
Oh, I thought it was the bear shouting this whole time. Okay, no, I want that screeching to stop.
Mm.
All right, that's where you are. He's gonna roll a con save. He's gonna fail the con save.
A little bit.
You're going
didn't see it.
to yeah, that's damage. This guy went from, hey, I'm hurt but I'm fine, to which you assume is bad. Yeah, he doesn't look good. Solid hit. All right, over to the werebear, excuse me, who's going to splash down at you. I think trying to make a decision here. Yeah, I don't think it knows the difference. Yeah, so he's gonna swing down at Dribbly. Is 14's miss.
Miss.
21's a hit.
That one connects.
That will.
And Dribbly just poofs out of existence.
Okay, so we'll just put an X on him for now. And then this guy is running. See a big old bear man like running away.
He's where fleeing.
Sorry. Where'd you go?
How hurt or not does Bearman look?
He looks pretty rough.
I'll bring you all into my sort of decision making here. I'm trying to decide between guiding bolting them or gravity specking them. The latter seems more cruel, but might be more effective. But it might just be a case of, because if I just gravity spec them, then I could, like, you can cantrip and leveled spell in a turn, correct?
You have one's a bonus action.
Yeah. I'm basically, oh yeah, you know what? Hold on, let me reread Gravity Spec just to be sure. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to gravity spec. Oh, hold on. That's a strength save, isn't it? It's a bloody bear. I'm not gonna. A bloody bear's not gonna fail a strength save. Sorry. Change of plans. Guiding bolt.
Fair enough. That's a hit. Well, if he looked bad before, he looks catastrophic now.
Yeah. No, he
he's
looks
glowing.
fabulous because he's sparkling.
Man, I didn't know blood could shine like that.
Yeah. But I will also 20, 30 feet move up like that. Well, 25 because half movement up there, but yeah.
Sure.
And that's going to be it from me. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next up is the werebore. It's
Hello.
hello, goodbye. Trying this same strategy, it steps back and charges forward at Helena. That will give you a attack of opportunity if you'd like it.
Oh,
You have your sickle in hand, if I remember right.
I do. Yeah, because it's my sort of magical conduit.
Yeah,
whatever
you
it's
cast
called.
an implement.
I just had no. I'm not. I'm not going to attack of opportunity. It's not worth it. Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna hit. That's the wrong stat block. Come on, there we go. Damn. 11's a miss. So it's gonna swing them all up, and also miss. Just like whiffing it over your head, Helena. But it is now your turn.
I think I'm gonna do what I've been doing.
Mm.
So I want to back up.
Yeah, disengage, back up, shoot again. Makes sense. Does that hit? Where are you? Yes.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Roll your damage. So that is going to trigger this. Target takes 14 damage or less, reduced to 0 hit point. It's reduced to 1 hit point instead. You fire clean through its chest, but it remains standing. Oh, actually, that's... Isn't that a misfire? Yeah, the roll on the die is a 5. Misfire is 5 or below. So your pardon my mistake. Apologies. Your gun misfires. There's sort of a loud clunk. And it is an action to clear it. So you might want to continue running away now that that's happened.
Okay.
Because you got 15 feet more of movement. You could get to the base of the boulder if you want.
So I could get like here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
As you just sort of slide down the boulder. Corwin.
Alrighty. I'm pretty focused on the bear trying to flee and not allowing that to happen. It's not dead,
Advantage?
right?
No. It's glowing
Yeah,
though.
and he's glowing, but I'm also inclined to, once a day I can just spend an action to bring Dribbly back at no cost to spell slots or anything like that.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking I really only need to close the distance by about 5 feet. I'm gonna just move up 10 feet. That puts me within 30 feet to go ahead and recast Dribbly here.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be right back with fire, and I'm gonna direct him. Can Dribbly grapple him to stop him from moving? It's got a 16 strength. I don't see anything that says anything about grapple on his sheet though.
You can, yeah. I mean, you can attempt to grapple. It's just it's instead of attacking.
Yeah, and does no damage, right?
Correct.
So
Wouldn't take advantage of the advantage either, I don't think.
right.
Correct.
I think maybe what I'll do is just attack with the advantage and not infuse it, so that if it tries to run again, at least I get a reaction to
Sure.
stop him. So, oh, that's me, not Dribbly. Dribbly advantage to Chomp. So he crits him.
Yeah.
I guess is that gonna take in? Yeah, that handled it all by itself. So
Sorted.
did he just swallow him whole? Is that what just happened?
Oh, he's much too big for that. But I think he bit into his neck and just tore free, and then collapses dead.
But yeah, payback. He just pops back into existence. You're like, did you just kill me? I don't think so.
Comeuppance, if you will.
I think he can move still, right?
Yeah, he's still got his movement.
So he's just gonna do what makes sense and come over here and just be a harassing hindrance to that. What's going on over there? I think that's it.
Awesome. Well, it's this guy's turn. Who's going to use his action to disengage and then try and fly away. So that puts him here, and then he's flying this way. He's at the edge of the map, guys. They're very fast. I tell her, that guy's trying to run away from you.
Oh, I'm chasing him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Can you make it?
50.
Your move is 50. You'll be right next to him. But yeah.
That'd be here.
Yeah.
It's not close enough.
It's not close enough.
Okay. Who else do we have?
There's the guy on the rock. On the boulder.
How come that reminds me of a song?
Don't know.
Kind of the right.
Yeah, well, Is that the one that charged with the horn and the...
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, come taste my horn. Okay, here we go. There we go.
16 hits.
It's your turn to fail.
Fails the con save, which makes that 20 damage, which will drop him.
Oh, I turned into the right beast today.
Sar.
The scaredy bat.
All that remains is a fleeing bat.
What's the range of that? Okay. So that's 10, and then so what do I have there? I did measure that right. That's 10 foot. Yeah, 20. That's
You're
movement,
sliding
yeah.
down it.
Oh,
Because you're sliding down it, so it's no extra movement to go down, but going up is climbing, so it's extra movement.
oh, okay. In which case,
Yeah,
I can make it there then.
I believe so.
Which means I would be able to gravity spec them from this distance.
Good.
Well, let's see. It's a strength save against, I guess, my spellcast DC, which is 17.
8.
That's less than 17, I think.
And you are level 8, so can't more.
Oh,
Yeah, can't.
yeah. I'd misread it at first as like being cast at higher levels.
No,
So
it's a cantrip, so he
um,
can't move more
yeah,
than 10
yeah.
feet from his current location. Yeah,
Wow.
not without
Okay.
taking the dash action.
Mm.
Oh no, actually, Gravity Spec doesn't have that caveat, like the thing that inspired it, which was in Friday's game. Anyway, I believe that's it for you, Helena. It's your go.
So I'm gonna climb. Would I be able to get like here if I climbed up?
Climbing up's basically twice as much movement per square, so you're going back up. It's like 20 feet up, or 20 feet of movement up, I should say, just to get the 10 feet to here. So if you want to, you can go all the way there for your full movement. Yeah. I believe you have to clear your weapon, right?
Mm.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess I was gonna do that first and then climb up, but it works the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually looking it up now since I don't think we have it on your sheet, because it keeps not happening until like after the last shot you made. It kept misfiring, or you just do something else, so we haven't actually done it yet. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Where'd I go? When weapon misfires, the attack misses. No matter the total of the attack roll. Cannot be used again until you spend an action to repair it. When repairing the weapon, you can use your Tinker's Tools with a DC of 20 minus the weapon's misfire chance, so 15 in your case. You can do dexterity, a dexterity check, or sorry, Tinker's Tools or sleight of hand.
And so if I do Tinker's Tools, it's dexterity.
Yeah, Tinker's Tools dexterity, or you can use sleight of hands, which has a higher DC. You're done. You clear it. That is an action though, so you won't be able to fire it. But now you're up here with your gun at the ready.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, over to Corwin.
I got a 40 movement speed at this point, which will let me go basically to like there. And then I'm just gonna try to shoot the guy. There's really nothing else special I can do besides just try to kill him.
Okay.
I can't pass the mark to him because it's already been a turn since it's expired. No
It should be a
advantage or
minute.
anything, right? No, I've read it. It says if by the end of your next turn you can transfer it to something else. Is how it's worded. But
That seems incorrect. But okay.
I've checked it since last time.
I'm pretty sure that it's one of these things that if you forget about it for a turn, it's just and bye.
It
You
might
can use a
actually
bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature.
on
If
a
the
subsequent turn,
if the
not the
target drops to
subsequent turn,
0.
as in
It says
any
if
subsequent turn for its duration.
right. If the target drops to 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put it on him. Okay, so it's on him. If I hit, just more damage.
Heck yeah.
Okay. 17. I'm not great at shooting at things fleeing. But
That hits.
yeah, I figured.
Good for that +3 you got there.
Yeah.
That drops him.
All right. 18. Hope nobody had any questions for that guy.
You just shoot the guy like in the back of the head, and you're like, hope you guys didn't have questions for him. Liz, mark down that Helena is now cursed with werebore lycanthropy, and might not have any immediate effect, but things could happen later. We'll have to
Is
wait
it
and see.
even? I mean,
You guys do. It's like you see that she was injured by the werebore. That's it.
So I was gonna sort of look around. Helena, yeah, you're definitely hurt. Let me heal you. Anyone else hurt? Looking bad?
we're fine. Dribbly's 100%.
Dribbly, you're back to full.
He's perfect. Not a scratch on him.
I mean, I feel like I'd give you guys like an Arcana check if you're proficient in it, to see if you know anything about how were creatures are made.
I'm not proficient in Arcana, but I am proficient in Nature. If that does anything.
I feel like it's one of those things where you can do either, but one's the DC is different.
Like different DCs, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So if you have nature, I'd give it to you as well.
What's absolutely going to happen here is so I was going to be going over to Helena and sort of cure woundsing her, and during that time, there's some nature check.
Nice.
You're not 100% like positive on the methodology and the mechanisms involved, but you're fairly certain that being injured by like the bite or the fangs of a lycanthrope can spread it to you, to the person being injured, but you're not familiar with the signs. It's like this could be a problem, might want to keep an eye out, but you have experience with it, you don't really know. So your knee-jerk reaction is maybe keep an eye on this.
Well, no, my knee-jerk reaction is I'm okay. For one, this happens while I'm doing second level cure wounds on her.
Sure.
Which also has an extra D4.
Right. So your reaction is to keep an eye on it, but your knee-jerk reaction is...
Then my following knee-jerk reaction is, okay, there's more going on here than just bloody gashes and whatnot. So let's see what a lesser restoration does. Because I've got that prepared as well.
Yeah, you're gonna slap on a less restoration. You're gonna be like, tap on your chin, like, yeah, I'm not sure if that did the trick. We're gonna have to keep an eye on you.
There's these wounds that something else is probably happening with them. Let's make sure it's not any of these sort of weird conditions that I can deal with.
Rub some dirt on it, spit on it, something, clean it out. Nature finds a way.
I'm sorry. Was the first one like 13? Is that what it?
16. Because there's
16?
also the additional 3. And how are you sort of seeming after that first 16?
I am like pretty good, more than 3/4, I would say.
In which case, also a first level one, which also gets
just to top you off.
So an additional 10.
And I'm completely healthy again, as far as
hit
as
points.
far as you know.
Yeah.
As far as the hit points,
there might be viruses running through you for all we know, but
yeah, I do think as you guys continue, like once you guys start to continue onward, you sort of like get like it's really itchy where the gash was, right? It's like it's really irritating. But yeah,
there's bodies, right? We can do like a cursory search.
Sure, you guys can search the bodies if you want.
I'm actually going to fly around kind of the area while they're searching the bodies to make sure there's no more of these around.
Sure. As they're searching the bodies, so we'll talk about that first. As they're searching the bodies, you just sort of search the area, make sure there's nothing. You don't see any more like anywhere near you guys. Um, but you sort of give me a perception check. Excuse me.
Sure.
While she's doing that, the rest of you find some leather armor. It's a bit tore up now, but you find some leather armor, 2 sets, a maul, and a great axe. Yeah, so the only thing you really spot is that it looks like they came from the direction that you're going,
Mm.
but you don't see any more of them in the area.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So from there, you guys can continue onward.
No currency. Does the items do the items look mundane? Basically,
Yeah, fairly mundane.
I think Corin's inclined to leave all of that behind.
Mm. We don't need more to carry.
You're gonna just be a bee
Yeah.
until you're not a bee anymore.
No, when I return, I will change back and just say, it looks like they came from that direction, the way we're going. So we might want to keep our eyes open.
Okay. Sure would be nice if we didn't have to sleep.
Yeah, really. And I'm going to go over to Helena and go, we should mend your clothes too.
Getting a bit tore up.
Idiot.
Yeah, fair enough. You guys can continue onward, and over the course of the next 60 to 90 minutes, you see a storm starts to really kick up
Yeah.
as it gets darker and darker. You guys start to encroach on the final minutes of your journey as this storm starts to kick up so much. You can hear like the trees just like creaking as they bend in the wind, and it comes to the point where you're practically walking through a typhoon. It almost feels like maybe a little bit less than that, but yeah. You guys have reason to believe you need to set down to rest somewhere. If you guys I think you guys have high enough perceptions, especially the 2 druids, to spot a cave up ahead. You guys can duck in if you want. But if that doesn't tickle your fancy, as they say, you can continue looking and press forward.
Definitely worth getting in there, I would say.
So you guys point out the shelter, the caves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've had numerous trouble with
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, you guys have been traveling for at least 60, 70 days together at this point.
yeah.
Of course, you're gonna see 2 or 3 storms, you know?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Let's get out of the storm for sure.
Let me see if I have everything right on this map.
And,
Sorry.
and the hilarious thing is, if we'd encountered this storm 2 days prior, I'd have had control water as a prepared spell, but I don't have it as a prepared spell right now because
Yeah, fair enough.
Specifically because of the assassin guy saying, "Hey, I'm gonna be trouble."
Oh, yeah, fair enough. All right, you guys find your way to a cavern that is hopefully correct.
I can't see everything if that.
You're not supposed to see everything. Hold on.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, everyone. Okay, now you should only be able to see some things.
I can see everything.
You can still see everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that is just you being good-eyed.
But he's not,
dark
right?
vision and
He's
stuff.
human. He's the one who can never see.
No, he has a special thing going on.
Oh,
I do, yeah.
Okay.
There's
he didn't use it.
oh, now I can see nothing, so it's all balanced out.
From everything to nothing. Oh my
Yeah,
god. Yeah. No, he's been blessed. Let's say.
yeah.
I'll fix that. Everybody should at least be able to see the boulder in front of them.
I can see
Yeah.
everything.
I got dynamic
In the
lighting.
right. I can see the right level of things now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a bit of the cavern wall as you guys sort of come in and you hear like the wind whistling behind you. You guys can sort of pull farther in.
I know it's hard to tell in a cave, but I mean, does it look like this is a frequented cave?
Not from where you are or what you can see.
Okay.
It just looks like a cave from where you are, right?
Mhm.
But one thing I will give you is there's a minor mistake here. I can sort of fix super quick. You're not supposed to be able to see past the boulder. It is very large. To see anything else, you guys would have to continue further inside.
We're out of the rain. I
You
mean,
guys are
was it
currently
storming
where you're
when we got
sitting
here?
out of the rain, yeah.
Okay.
What's the topology of the ground here, like, with regards to like going uphill, downhill, into the cave?
It's a little bit uphill, so like the water would be pooling, the rainwater would be pooling at the entrance to the cave.
Mm.
You guys, in fact, if you look out, you can probably see it starting to pool a little bit. But the ground is like like soft dirt and gets to like packed stone, packed earth, so soft earth, packed earth kind of thing. As you guys continue in, but I don't want to give you guys any more than that until you decide if you're going to go any further or
Yeah.
not.
We can't really get the cart past the boulder. Is that true? I mean, we're just gonna leave it at the entrance. Whatever.
The second boulder, not the first boulder.
Well, I guess the cart and the beacon, like, we're just gonna leave it at the entrance because the way you were describing it sounded like we'd have to get past the boulder, and in order to do that, it would just be like single file, not the whole cart. So we're gonna leave it.
I mean, you guys can pull it in, so it's not going to be like underwater. But I get what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
you can't pull it like super deep inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a question.
Hmm.
Can Dribbly see in the dark, or he should be
Yeah,
able to, right?
Pretty sure. Yeah, he's got dark vision, 60 feet.
He should
Yeah, I
probably
think
go
the only
in.
person who was previously without dark vision was me, but that's a thing of the past.
Well, I'm just saying that he should probably go in and farther
I have
ahead
60
of
feet
us.
dark
That's what I
vision
was trying to
too.
say. Hmm?
I have the same 60 feet dark vision.
I think all of you at this point have 60-foot dark vision.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he can fly in and go in and look around quickly, and animals won't care about another animal as much.
Well, I mean, yeah, he can stealth in. He wouldn't mind. If you make that suggestion, Corbin would just look at Dribbly and be like, go for it, buddy."
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't like have a stealth for him. What would I roll
It's just
to see
dexterity.
if Dribbly?
Hold on, before we go ahead. Okay, so are we thinking about sort of stealthily scoping this out? Because if so,
think-
I can cast Pass Without Trace.
Everybody, give me a perception check as you're sort of sitting here having this conversation.
Yeah.
Definitely
I
when
think what was just suggested also was that Dribbly's going to go scout and come back.
Yeah.
So we're not going in immediately. But we,
Rolling
obviously
well
I think we're all
today.
going in.
yeah, the 22, the 27, the 24, you realize as you're sitting here that at the top of that boulder is a shape of a creature that has been watching you since you came inside. And it's at this point it's just sort of like this dark mound of fur that's watching you. And once it realizes that you guys have sort of take notice of it, it gets up and starts to climb down off of the boulder, and you see a large panther with like numerous like scars and marks across its body that then shifts into a were form, so this hybrid humanoid panther, and leans against the boulder and speaks to you. Are you where all my hunters have been going?
I don't know that we're a location, but if your hunters have been attacking us, we have been recently attacked by shape-changing creatures.
We're just travelers heading north anyway. I doubt we have any business with you. We're just ducking out from the storm.
Got any rooms for rent?
Interesting. Why shouldn't I just kill you?
That would be unnecessary blood on both our parts. We can easily go each other's ways just as soon as things have dried up.
I don't want to hold an action, but I don't want to seem threatening.
Yeah, where's the middle ground there?
Right. I mean, I guess I could stealth and try to hold an action and not let it on. Is that an
If
option?
that's something you would like to risk, you can attempt to hold an action stealthily. It will be a stealth check, however.
I'm proficient at that with a 20 dexterity, so just don't want to be caught off guard here. Yeah, so conceivably I can roll a stealth check to hold an action to fire on this guy if he takes one step toward us.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll roll a stealth check on that.
All right, it's against his passive. Never mind. Never mind.
If
His
he moves it
passive
off.
ain't reaching that. If it did, I'd be concerned.
Oh, and actually, with regards in this sort of conversation, Sar would have sort of stepped forward some more.
Corwin fires on Sar by accident. No.
Yeah.
He startled me. Jesus.
See, the touch of the curse is upon one of you. Convince me to take the chance and leave you alive.
Talking about Elena. I don't know how to say that in character.
I don't think I'm cursed. Are you cursed?
Yeah. It's not, right. It's not me.
Yeah.
I go, oh, wait. Oh. But that's an action. I would lose my action. Okay, I have to. I'm just going to say, but I don't consider it a curse. And I change into the ant, the giant ant, if there's enough room. If there's not enough room, I'll pick something else.
Oh, it's not on your thing for some reason. That's weird.
You transform and you sort of boot my bottom forwards a little bit after I'd walked.
Yeah, you definitely shove people aside as you grow in size. You're like, I don't consider it a curse. And now there's just this giant ant chittering behind you guys, shoving Helen to the side, bumping Sar forward a little bit. You are a strange bunch.
Yeah, it's more fun that way. Sorry, I can't talk in this form.
More chittering. Just... Let us make a deal.
Hmm.
If on your journeys you find others that wish to embrace their curse rather than reject it, send them to me, and I will let you stay here unharmed.
Everyone's gonna say, "What did you mean? One of us is what was the term he used? Did he say
Cursed.
infected? Cursed? Yeah,
Yeah.
Touched by
Like-
the curse.
yeah. What did you mean? One of us is cursed? See what he says.
One of you has been touched by lycanthropy. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow, but someday the curse will take hold and you will have to choose to embrace it or reject it. Which one, you ask? Not the ant.
See, we narrowed it down.
Eventually, his eyes do fall upon Helena. This one smells a touch of sulfur, but also of the curse. Do we have a deal?
Well, the deal you proposed was that if we meet anybody who wants to embrace this curse, we send them here. And what's the other side of the deal? What are we talking about? What do we get out of it, I suppose?
I don't need you.
Like louder, he goes, "We don't kill you for dinner." As he says that, you hear shifting from deeper in the cave. Not one or two, at least 4 other forms somewhere in the darkness. And I let you wait the storm out till morning.
I was about to ask the party if we're staying, but that kind of impacts that. Yeah, I think Corwin's looking around at everybody at this point, like.
So
My head
Sar
is
just looks
nodding.
at Helena, because it's right now it's the them being interested in Helena. Essentially, that's
Saved you a fight so
This-
far.
yeah, this moment. And yeah, sort of giving Helena the look of, that sort of ready for a fight sort of look. But yeah, that's all Sar's doing right at this very moment. Oh, and taking one more step forward.
Sort of deferring to someone else's opinion on that.
Well, because it seems they're more interested in Helena and the fact that she's apparently, allegedly, already infected.
Yeah.
Is Elena using thaumaturgy to do something?
Well, I was trying to click on it to read it.
Yeah. Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay, I'm nodding my head and I'm gonna get in a headache because I'm nodding it so much. So you guys make a decision.
Well, you've got at least one yes.
I think
There you go.
Corwin's gonna say, we're staying here tonight. Just like that, you know what I mean? So that's a decision. He's saying
Yes.
it like that's a decision that's happening here.
Mhm.
And he says that out loud, so it's not essentially to this he's a panther, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
You,
I want to learn that
do you
one.
remember if
mhm.
I thought there was something, and I might be getting it confused, where I could like whisper without.
Or like message or something.
Oh, maybe that was my other character.
Because
Yeah,
message is what sort of you point at someone that you can see and you have telepathic communication with them basically.
I wish I could do that
I mean,
right
you can
now.
try it. You can try to whisper to someone and just give me a stealth to stealthily communicate if you want.
Would I have to? Okay. Do I have to like move up?
Kind of depends on who you're trying to talk to.
You got a giant ant in your ear.
Well, pretty much as many of the team as possible.
Yeah, so I think
Maybe like
in this context, you would have probably go there and be able to talk to Itella and Corwin simultaneously, and Sar would have to make a perception check to try and listen in.
okay.
Though
I'm gonna
in reality would probably go for a sort of insight check of what I expect the behavior of the party to be inferring.
Or
Assuming the whispering isn't entirely scuffed.
yeah, so give me a stealth check as you sort of try and whisper in front. Like he's gonna know you're talking. He's just probably not gonna be able, possibly not gonna be able to tell what you're saying. Does not know what you're saying, and neither does Sar.
nice.
I'm using
Yeah.
party shorthand.
Yeah. I mean, I might as well roll a perception just in case.
Sure, because you did say you were looking to her to see. Nope, to see what she was
Yeah. Nope.
saying.
Yeah.
So what is it you do say?
For some reason, you can't see over Corwin.
Should I pretend to go with them so they won't attack us?
No. Corwin just kind of like shakes his head, but doesn't say anything. Like, shakes his head no.
Well, now my head's moving the other direction.
I mean,
So,
To be
I
fair,
think,
they weren't like asking you to stay with them. They were asking you guys to look
right,
out for other
right,
lycanthropes that want to embrace it, not reject it, and send those people here.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Right.
Yeah. It's just the sort of way in which it was presented feels
Basically, there's
hostile.
hesitation
Yeah.
because basically it's hesitation because one of you has now been cursed.
Mhm.
Now there's a reason not to kill one of you. So
Mm.
now it's a conversation instead of a fight.
Gotcha.
I thought because it like lagged when the beginning part, so I thought he was asking for me to go with him or they were gonna fight us.
No.
More or less, it's like because he senses that you're potentially one of them, they're holding off
Correct.
and giving us the chance to make this deal.
That is
Out
correct.
of character, I think Corwin is sitting here feeling like, well, you know, nothing's guaranteed in life. So it's like, okay, we can say we make this deal. It's not even really inherently evil to make the deal knowing that we don't intend to keep it. Especially when we're making deals with, lycanthropes who live in caves, for lack of a better way to express it, that it's okay. So Corwin's basically gonna, at this point, I don't know if he needs to step forward, but he's gonna like maybe like he's making the decision and he's saying out loud, I think that's a deal we can live with. So, I think we can camp right here and we can, not bother each other. And in the future, we will uphold that deal. And, I mean, I don't know. It's not about emphasizing the vaguity, but, he's just terming it the deal. and not asking for any more information on it. So, like, yes, without shaking hands, yes. You want to know my actual intentions?
There's definitely like a long pause and a long consideration. Would you describe yourself as being deceptive right now?
No, but
Clearly intentionally vague, at least clearly with a 22.
yeah, my intention is just to get through this night. If we just sit down and sleep right where we're at, and then leave in the morning, and that's how everybody survives. That's my true intention. So I'm not like trying to trick him so that we attack him when he, or anything like that.
Enough of our blood has been spilled on you anyway. The deal is accepted. I expect nothing. But should you send some our way, perhaps you can see us as allies in the future.
Corin just nods. Mayhaps.
This, and he like slams a fist on the boulder, marks as deep as you can go. Go further, and it will be hostile action. Are we understood?
He's saying like, don't go past that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Yes, sir. Got it.
Sleep through the storm then. And he turns and just like fades into the darkness of the cave.
Kind of nudge Dribbly, and he just goes over and kind of sits right where that mark was. So, don't go past Dribbly.
Oh yeah, sure. So kind of like don't go past here, basically.
Yeah. Everything on this side of Dribbly is ours.
Yeah.
So I mean, from there, it's just you guys setting up camp and sleeping through some rain.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
And I don't think anything's gonna come in here and attack us.
not being an ant anymore.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Sar's doing a lot of thinking, like, because he's sort of very much wondering, like, this, like, the initial sort of offer seemed like, compared to sort of deals and whatnot that he's had to make in the past, sort of too little. What's like really in it for them, and also but also sort of wondering about sort of, okay, after this whole job's done, um this smuggling lycanthropes like out of villages and whatnot up here could be a thing, and that's sort of where Sar's head is at right now.
Lycanthrope refugees, if you will.
Yeah.
There's
It's an
money to be
option.
made.
And now you have a place to send them,
Yeah.
if that were something you wanted to do.
Yeah, he's sort of work trying to work out yeah, just the how sane or not such a thing is right now, like, and sort of
I mean, I suppose
trying to
that's.
work out.
I
Yeah.
suppose you could think on some historical precedent of lycanthropes, historically speaking, and use that to influence your decision. But realistically, it's probably
Yeah.
like anything else, right? Like
Yeah, it's really just sort
shades
of
of gray, if you will.
yeah, exactly.
Like,
And
were
we
they evil or were they hunting food and found you? You know?
yeah. And yeah, like I wouldn't even say that it's necessarily like thinking about grand history sort of things and whatnot. It's more like just a personal logic sort of thing, which I don't even think there's any realistic role for because there isn't a right answer here.
Not really. It's
yeah,
definitely kind
yeah,
of just what you decide to do. Which
yeah,
on that, you guys decide to sort of restlessly sleep for the night, or maybe you do rest, but not as good sleep as you would like.
yeah,
So just you're not really sure what's deeper in the cave. Maybe you're a little curious, but you don't want to tempt fate by going deeper in the cave. You know, that kind of thing. Um, So I think you guys sort of lay down for the evening, and as you guys are sort of falling asleep, hearing the storm outside, we'll go on break. Sound good, everybody?
sounds good.
And we'll aim for probably about 10 minutes, but could be more. We'll see. Either way, enjoy the music, and we'll be back in a few. That's where I do that about half the time, where I go to the starting soon screen instead of the BRB screen. Oops. All right. Be back in a few.
I am here, by the way.
Yeah, I'm ready when you guys are. I'm gonna be eating, but I'm ready.
Ooh, what do you have there?
It's, some rice and some spicy chicken.
Lovely, jolly.
It's chow chicken.
Yeah,
The
general
Chinese.
I don't think we have, that's a, brand or chain or something that I've had over the States, right?
It's like a
No.
this one's a
I'm not-
freezer, like one of those freezer meals. So it's
Yeah,
like
it's.
a brand, I guess, would be accurate.
Oh, well, the brand is Innovation.
Innovation, yeah.
Yeah, I'm loosely familiar, but I'm not sure if we have that over here. Oh no, looks like we do.
I really like it. Yeah.
Looks like it's on bbc.com, but not .co.uk.
Interesting.
Funny. Yeah, I'm going to be having a shrimp rice one.
Yeah, my dinner today was pulled pork wraps.
Nice. Did you ever finish all that pizza you made?
Yeah, multiple times over.
Finished it and made more.
Yeah, exactly.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
made some sort of pasta and sort of sausage tomatoey sauce for lunch. But yeah, it's been a while since I used to make pasta all the time, but for some reason, I guess probably over winter I got off the habit. But now it's been significantly warmer over recent weeks here. I guess that's why I've been having the urge to make pasta again.
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah, I
Alrighty,
think-
shall we?
Let's see. Yeah.
If we get a long rest out of this or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see where this goes. Maybe all is fine. Maybe you're all dead. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
All
We're
Choices.
were creatures now.
Okay,
All
so
right,
I
we are back. So you guys are laying down for the evening. That's where we left off.
okay before I lay down, I'm going to sketch the panther.
Okay.
Mm.
In panther form
But
or
I'm
in
going
hybrid
to,
form?
but I'm actually going to walk to the rock and lean against it and see if I can talk while drawing.
Okay. What do you say?
So I have a question. If you guys are still there,
No response from the darkness.
I'm gonna try it anyway. Um, so when you guys have children, are your children like you that can change? Because I'm really hoping mine will.
There's this sort of growl, but you're not you're not sure why, but you feel like it's acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement. Acknowledgement that I'm talking or that I exist at all.
Like confirming your statement to be true.
Picture baby ants.
Oof.
Okay.
But there's two things to note. This confirming growl, if you will, comes from closer than you thought it would, but still somehow in just a dark corner that you can't quite see. Like somebody's
okay.
very good at hiding.
Well, I'm actually going to make 2 pictures, and I'm going to leave one there and then go crawl into my sleeping bag.
Fair enough. What's your watch order today?
Oh, I don't think we need one, but
Okay, I do.
Corwin would naturally be looking to go to sleep right away. I think he would
yeah.
ask Dribbly to stay awake while he's asleep. So they're going to stagger just between the two of them. Once
Sure.
Corwin wakes up in the morning.
And
Dribbly will go
Sar's
to sleep.
naturally just a late sleeper anyway, hence the whole sort of first shift.
For sure.
So yeah. So yeah, Sar would be just naturally taking up a first shift.
Fantastic. All right, so we got a couple dreams to discuss this evening.
Hold on, we've got a little bit more. Because I think by the time that with all of us settling down, there'd be sort of dinner time and all that jazz, and over such time thinking and whatnot, and then one thing that Sar will do, not expecting any not expecting any response back.
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of during his watch, sort of speaking just while sat there out to the void, basically saying, there are many people to the south that don't get to live how they deserve. If I think that this is a safe place for them to go, I'd be interested in sending them up this way if I encountered more of them. Just a sort of discussion with the pitch blackness. No expectations of any sounds, but yeah. more the sort of like, you know, when you're sort of sat at the back with sort of thinking that someone might be listening in to you talking to yourself.
Yeah. So I think it's probably towards the end of your watch, and everybody else is like definitely asleep at this point, except probably Dribbly. You hear sort of like a strange like sound of shifting, and then footsteps, still from somewhere beyond the rock, the boulder that you guys were told not to pass. This is probably maybe like half an hour after you said that, right?
Mm.
You hear this panther respond, like seemingly as if you had just said that. How many others can we accept before we're no longer welcome again? I understand more than most the need for a place to be yourself and to call your own. But I would fear that others would make our home theirs. Kick us out like all the rest. I appreciate your sentiment, however.
Even if I sort of know what sort of direction that's coming from,
Mhm.
like at first, because yeah, that sort of came out of nowhere. I'd have sort of, done a sort of reaction jump, like grab my scythe. Oh, sound out of nowhere! What the hell was that? But upon realizing it's a non-threatening thing, settle down and just sort of middle distance into the rock face, looked like
Mhm.
not even in their direction. And just it's not in my interest to send people where they wouldn't be welcome either. It's always got to be mutual. Otherwise, it's not a good deal for them, for me, or for the people receiving them.
First, to be a little broader. And we'll see. You hear the footsteps fade back into the cavern again. Head back into the cavern again. So I think because
Yeah.
Helena's the one asleep, we'll start with her dream here.
Yeah, like takes a while for my heart to sort of calm down again. Yeah.
Your startled jump heart.
Yes.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
okay,
So
yeah.
that's what they mean when they
Okay.
say
This
jump
isn't
start.
going to. This isn't turning into a fight. It's yeah, fine, good.
He's just Batmaning it apparently. But as for Helena, your dream comes to you find yourself running through a forest. You're low to the ground. You're whipping through grass. It's just like zipping past you. Just like barely in your vision, you can see two tusks jutting up. The points just at the bottom of your vision. Eventually, as you're tearing through the forest, through and then through grass, and then into an open field, the plains, in fact, you come to a small like section of water and step up to it to drink from it. And you see yourself in the reflection. You see your reflection in the water. You're a boar, but your skin is the same red as your own. And then the dream fades. And I think we were switching watch there, because that's the end of SARS.
Yeah.
So whoever's on next, it's not a huge deal to figure out. Mostly just Sar going to sleep.
Yeah. It's normally either Itala or Helena.
So if it's normally one of us, then maybe we could say that I like woke up like breathing heavy, like a little
Sure.
confused about my dream, and then was just like, well, I'm up anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah, you find yourself snapping awake, Helena, and sitting up, and you look around, and uh, Sar's like about to wake up Itella for the next watch, and then he sees you're awake.
You good? Is everything all right with you, or you sort of up for the watch here?
I kind of like touch my face to make sure, and then I'm just like, I think I'm gonna be up for a while. I can watch.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, so Sar lies down,
Yeah.
sort of just looking off out the cave as you're sort of drifting off to sleep. You see the like streaks of rain coming down, and as you fall asleep, suddenly the streaks of rain become a meteor shower tearing across what looks like a nebula, but like just tearing streaks of the nebula itself away and just dragging it off into the distance. And you almost get this feeling of like loss and disconnection as these chunks of the nebula are torn away. They then shift into the eyes that you're familiar with and stare at you for a moment. And you come to the next morning, this dream that felt like 45 seconds was your whole night. But you're awake now, and everybody else is getting up, waking up, getting ready to go.
How like with it? You say it felt like 45 seconds. How rested or not do I feel? I am not meaning in the sense. Okay, it can be two separate things. How rested I feel, and with regards to like long rest, short rest, sort of stuff as well.
Can I jump in? Like, I would have been awake for hours before he wakes up, and at this point, Corwin's actually paying attention to how Sarah is sleeping. So, if he was disturbed physically, visibly in any way, I'd like to roll a perception or something.
Gandalf sleeping.
Like if he was muttering or you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
give me a
Like,
perception. Let's see what you noticed.
ah,
It's
two.
Not much.
Yeah.
all that dribbly petting.
Like,
You
did he?
can't.
He didn't jerk awake like he did the first day, did he?
No, he did not.
Okay, because that's Corwin's looking for that.
Like, I think your eyes sort of just like snap open. Like, I don't know if you've ever had this, but I definitely have. Like, when you go to sleep and then you just suddenly wake up, your eyes just snap open and you're fully awake. There's no like transitional period where you're a bit drowsy or anything. You were just fully awake, and you rested fine. It's not like better than normal or anything. It's just you were fully awake immediately.
Yeah, it just felt like a moment. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know exactly the sort of sleep that you're speaking of.
Yeah. Definitely. But you guys don't see your panther friend, who is still presumably further in the cave. However, let's try that again. Itella, if you look where you left the drawing, you find a stone slab with, it looks like it's been etched into, and it's an ant.
That's wild.
I was gonna say I am sleeping so comfortable. I actually sleep late.
Mm.
Well, then you see
No.
that after
And I
everyone
did
else is
not
already
get
up.
up. I did not get up at any point at night.
Fair enough. Yeah, and you come to, when you finally come to, maybe like 20 minutes late, because I think that's all people will give you, maybe even 10, before they'd start poking at you, like, are you okay? They'd probably give you like 10 minutes as they're making breakfast. And then you get up and have
Okay.
breakfast with everybody and see the tablet.
And I collect it with a smile.
Awesome. And you guys head on out to a muddy mountainside.
Oh, goody. We get to slip and slide.
At
Ooh.
Was
Yeah,
that a long rest?
yeah, that was long rest.
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah, I think SAR probably to some degree, as you're like fully awake, you almost have this like sense of impending dread. Like like something is approaching that you're particularly uncomfortable just as you set out for the day.
So certainly two or three nights ago, there was a much more explicit thing that I sort of had during the sleep about you should be freaked out about what's to come, essentially.
Yeah, and it seems it's setting in at
Yeah.
least to some degree.
Yeah.
As you guys continue on a very uneventful day. It's a little difficult to drag the cart through the mud, but you succeed. You know, you make your way through. It's not a huge problem. To eventually, it comes down after this like very uneventful day. You find yourselves winding down for the evening and setting up in a neat like a little alcove, sort of just nestled in the side of the mountain, right? So like if like this is the mountain, this is like the mountain, you're sort of like in this alcove here, and you
With rock to our back. Like
correct.
stone rock.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, with rock to your back, and you guys set up your little camp for the evening. Is there anything in particular that you guys want to do this evening after things that have transpired?
Well, we're on to another sort of alcove, right?
Yeah, not super
So-
deep, just like set into the like mountainside a bit. So for one, if
So,
somebody's coming from the other direction, they could not see you guys. That kind of thing.
mm.
If you guys
So,
can see it on the
but-
map.
So I was gonna ask the party. So, do we want to use another like hallucinatory terrain
Yeah,
with this
I
sort
think
of
so.
area?
I think so. I think it might be worth it to just spend an hour setting up some traps, even if they're just alert traps to alert us that people are coming. But I don't know what our options are for that.
Yeah. Do any of you have that sort of means? I
We have a
have
little
in the
bit of
past, but I
experience.
don't have the the sort of things that I used to do prepared right
Mhm.
now, because we're in quite different scenarios that I've not used in a while.
I mean, we've dug, like bungee pits in the past. We've done a few different traps.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
if it's the right feel. It just kind of felt like appropriate for where we're setting up for the night. It was
Okay.
uneventful all day. That means we could be dealing with something. I feel, more concerned about getting attacked tonight than I did last night.
We are expecting
Mm-hmm.
to be attacked by
Laz
the
and company.
Laz and
So first up,
whatever idiots he can bring along.
hallucinatory terrain is a definite.
Mhm.
That is
Yes.
accurate.
Yes.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Maybe at the edge of that, or maybe just inside of it if we could. I don't know if it should be like picking spots in the map or not, but
Yeah, if you wanna.
I mean, well, how do you like if is that what we should do?
Well, I
I
guess
think
here's
they
the
would.
thing. How much of the night do you want to spend doing this? You know,
Yeah, just like the first hour, like maybe lose an hour's worth of sleep to do this.
like, do you have any way to quickly dig a hole? If not,
Right.
it's gonna limit how
Yeah.
much you can get done in that time period.
For instance, back when we sort of did around the um,
2 hours.
Scorchwood Wall,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, you guys have like
still
a
sort
day
of
to
quite
prepare.
I was still sort of
Oh,
closer
yeah, that's
to
true.
the sort of prepared spells from before joining the party. Thus, I had things like snare prepared,
Mhm.
which I don't right now. I don't have any of these sort of lay trap spells at the moment, really.
I'm gonna give you guys a little line to show you like where the sight range would be different because you're in this little alcove, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, debatably, the alcove is kind of like that. So it might be
I
a
don't
bit
see
bigger than
anything.
you'd originally thought. Did I put that on the wrong layer? See a red
Mhm.
line?
Okay.
Oh, I see the red line now. Yeah.
Huh, I don't know why it didn't show up right away, but there you go.
Well,
Oh, there it is.
without like a spell or a skill or something like that, yeah, it makes sense that
Like,
it would
it's
take too
absolutely a
long.
thing you can do. It's just time.
Right, right. I just quick checked. I was thinking because I have spike growth, which is a spell, but it doesn't look like I can do it ritual.
Mm-hmm.
I
It
was thinking if
also
I
is
could
like a
cast.
minute or 10 minutes or something like that. So,
Well, that's the thing. It's concentration up to 10 minutes, but I thought maybe if it's ritual, I could cast and it'd be like an 8-hour thing, and I could go to sleep. But
hmm.
yeah, I don't seem to have anything. So, but I will
Excuse me.
suggest we not start a fire and we don't burn anything or make any smells that would not jive with the hallucinatory terrain. Though, having said that, anything with a good sense of smell is going to find us anyway, really.
And
That's
we've got
true.
days of travel yet still. So we don't want to sort of have ourselves just having exhaustion, essentially.
Right. Though, it
Or
was an
risking it
easygoing
at
day.
least. Yeah.
We shouldn't be exhausted.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm throwing out suggestions, but I'm open to whatever everybody
Yeah.
wants to do. And
uh,
just
Yeah, so just
feeling generally
determine what
yeah.
is and is
easier
not happening.
are odds.
Yeah. Looking at all my things, really, all I have as my prepared right now is literally just hallucinatory terrain for overnight stuff.
Yeah, me too. Stay up all night and cast minor illusion every 10 minutes. That'll keep us safe.
Yeah.
That sounds exhausting. Yeah, so you slap up hallucinatory terrain. Any other precautions?
However, with hallucinatory terrain, what I will be doing, because hallucinatory terrain is a double-edged sword that you can't see through it either direction, as far as I understand.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it there. So I'm going to what's the range of it? 150 foot cube, so 75 in one direction. So I'm sort of making it basically as far as I can seem natural, and then just have it sort of empty from that perspective, and it's just the real life stuff from that perspective inwards,
Sure, sure, sure.
just so that there's no reduction in, oh, it reduces our vision as little as possible, basically.
I mean, we would all see it as a vague image superimposed on the terrain, because we will be creatures who discern the illusion. We know it's an illusion. So
Mm, fair, yeah.
it
Fair call.
might make everything like partial cover because it's like hard to tell. Like, is that real or is that okay? No, that's the illusion. Gotcha.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay, yeah. So it matters less than I thought. You mentioned that, yeah.
I would make a suggestion of doing a, what is it called? A trip trap, which is just
like a
taking,
snare.
well, it's just taking like a rope and putting it in a circle around us for them to trip over in the dark.
A tripwire.
Yeah, you could probably
Yeah, a
set something
tripwire.
like that up and under.
We don't have any metal cans, but you know.
To sort of rattle.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my first thought, but I didn't think I would be able to pull something off quickly enough, so I just passed on it. But something simple like that, it was exactly.
Yeah.
And that seems realistic, so sure. I think I got rope.
And we have rope. It's part of a
Yeah.
adventurer's pack, so yeah.
So just sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, so final question. We're just gonna make that fire to cook some food and whatnot, or
Yeah,
no?
we'll cook whatnot.
Is it a scenario
Okay.
where like you guys make the fire, you cook the food, and then you put out the fire?
Yes.
Sure. And Corwin won't object to anything.
Yeah. So, I think as you guys are like settling down for the night, you guys sort of make your food, not too much of an issue. You know, just the normal campfire. You make your food, and then you guys put out the fire. Is how do you guys put out the fire?
Alchemy jug.
Throw
I mean,
dirt on
yeah.
it.
If
Just throw dirt on it.
depends on. Actually, no. We wouldn't use the alchemy jug for that. We'd have used the alchemy jug for calories
Yeah,
on
morning
the
beer.
travel. Yeah.
I'm gonna put mayonnaise on my travel jerky.
Yeah.
Just dip it in the mayonnaise.
Yeah, just kick dirt on the fire.
Yeah, you guys kick dirt on the fire. Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We can get about a liter of honey, and the
Tasty.
glazing that you can do on meat over a barbecue with that. Oh, mwah.
Just get some honey glazed axe beak.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know, when we have the time to sit down and do that. In the meantime,
Yeah.
who's on first watch today?
Saul will always, regardless of who's on first watch, unless there's a reason for him to be overtired,
Fantastic point.
he's always going to be up.
In the context of the situation, you have a 17 passive perception. You don't even have to roll. Okay. All right. So everybody, put yourselves where you are. We got 4 bedrolls there. Kind of slap those down. The fire is currently out, mind you. It's not an active blaze. It's dirt kicked, if you will.
Yeah.
But if you'd sleep in a bedroll, slap yourself on the bedroll of your choice, and we will carry on.
Okay.
Fair. All right. So as you're sort of sitting on your watch, in this like rope circled, like very very comfortable with where you are to sort of like not be seen by things outside, right? You hear a strange crackle behind you, and you turn to see under the dirt that's now been kicked up on the fire, a small like red fleck, an ember, if you will, that immediately starts to crackle and flare, and it bursts into a raging fire in the campfire itself. And you hear the voice of the matron speak. All it takes is a single speck of an ember. The fire turns gold, And the matron speaks again. And that's exactly what I'll use to kill all of you and take what belongs to me. From the fire itself steps a golden fire elemental.
Cool.
Everybody who's unconscious, give me a perception check at disadvantage to see if this ruckus awakens you as two more step from the fire. That's a vehicle.
Perception.
At disadvantage, because you are asleep.
Because I'm on watch, can I like use my reaction or something to basically scream out?
Yelp.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, I'll yeah. I'll try to react saying, "We're under attack!"
I will give it to you. Everybody's already rolled, but I was going to say that'll give you advantage, which cancels out the disadvantage. So it's just the first number for everyone. Everybody wakes up. You're still on the ground prone, and if you have any like heavy armor, you're not wearing it. That being said, roll an initiative.
Okay.
Where are you?
Oh my!
Wow.
I think that's exactly my roll last round as well.
I'm still sleepy.
Fair. Fair. Corwin's first.
If we shove the flame elementals into the brazier, do they get trapped in the fire of the brazier?
I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
What you doing,
If you
Corwin?
want to put your hands
That
in the
wasn't to
fire
know.
Well, just to establish it, as it has been for a while now, Dribbly is fire, so he's immune to fire damage, and I'm resistant to fire damage because of it.
Dick?
Now, mithril scale mail, you're saying I have to put that on. Is that
You
correct?
don't sleep in that, correct?
Okay, so I'm going to put that on. Is that an action?
Is that medium armor? That's medium armor, right?
I think it is. I don't think I have it on my sheet though. But it's scale mail, so
That's medium.
I think I think so. Mithril. So maybe it's like perfect fitting, but it's still medium.
Too long. That's the answer.
Takes too long to put it on.
Takes too long.
Okay.
5 minutes.
So that's not an option. Oh, okay.
It's one of those things where you could do it faster with help, but it would still take a while.
Let me uncheck that. Wait a minute. With that unchecked, and even without my shield, my AC is still 16. So, okay. So I do have an action. I'm concerned about doing flame damage to these things and not doing any damage, so that's on my mind. I think I'm gonna go react, just react without necessarily thinking too much about it. Cast Zephyr Strike. I'm up, I'm on my feet. I'm gonna cast that. So what, for 1 minute? Well, does it go away as soon as I use the, once before the spell ends, so you can give yourself an advantage. So I'm gonna take advantage to use I forget what it's called now. It's a worm. I can't read without my glasses on. The new spike that I got, that's basically a rapier.
Sure.
Attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on the hit. Okay, so Yeah, the Wolfram spike. So I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike so that I'm going to end up moving away from him, and I don't want to risk this. You know, I'm going to disengage. But the once before the spell ends, I'm going to use that right now. So I'm going to attack this guy right to the north of me
Mm-hmm.
with that, with advantage, and poking at him. 26 plus 3, 29.
That'll hit.
9 to the Zephyr Strike is a 1d8 of force damage. So, dang, okay. And none of that's fire, so that's just 11 piercing 2 force damage.
This is damage.
And the Zephyr Strike thing's not going to count for the second attack, right?
No, it's one attack.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm going to strike him again with the rapier. That's not an advantage, I don't think. So 13.
13 is a hit.
Oh, cool.
You do take some fire damage when you hit it, though. It is hot golden fire.
Okay. As being resistant to it, is it halved?
Correct.
Okay.
That's both times you hit it, so it's 1d10 each time. So 13 fire damage to you. But you did a lot more than that to it.
Total or halved of 13?
13 halved, so 6.
Okay. Toasty.
It's getting spicy in here.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move cognizant of the trip trap and just kind of move over here away. And I think that's everything I got. Zephyr Strike was bonus action and moved.
All right, no attack of opportunity with Zephyr Strike, so off you go.
Okay. Dribbly is going to attack the same one.
I did
so
it again.
the
I
guy...
keep forgetting to put Dribbly in there. He's there
to
now.
the
Keep going.
east. Okay. Just going to try to bite the fire.
Chomp chomp. Same guy?
22. Yeah.
That'll hit.
22 hit. He does 5 piercing and then 3 fire.
Yeah, the fire does nothing.
Okay.
I'll let you know that now.
Yeah, I think I was going to say, and he's not going to infuse it because he doesn't think it's going to help. So that's his bite. He's just kind of going to get like 10 feet off the ground but not move. So he's just airborne now.
Mhm.
Reachable, he's not risking distance, and that's it. That's all for us.
All right, this one right here is gonna shift over here. It's gonna rear back and breathe a gout of golden fire, hitting both Itella and Helena. Give me dexterity saves, please. You can potentially roll out of the way. Not at advantage, but those are both successes, so you will take half of this damage.
We were still rolling out of our bags. That's it.
You just kept rolling.
Yeah.
If it's fire, doesn't Helena take another half off?
Yeah. This first half is fire, so you both take half, and then Helena will half that again. So Helena takes 1.
Mm-hmm.
Itella takes 2.
That's part of Tifa.
And this is radiant damage, which I don't think either of you resist. So not halved, so 4 and 4, because you both succeeded.
6. Yay.
That wasn't too bad. That looked like it was going to be way worse.
My hit points back after.
But your bedrolls are on fire, which upsets you.
Oh.
Oh, of course it does. Okay,
This one right here is just going to smack Dribbly twice.
Gee, yep, sure did.
Let's do the not crit first. No fire, because you're immune. And 4 radiant damage.
And that was the crit?
No, that was the not crit.
Gotcha.
And he's on fire, but it doesn't do anything because he's a little dragon guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now for the crit. 20 fire damage, or 0, I should say.
Nice.
And then 8 radiant damage.
All right. Oh.
Not too bad. Alright, that's that guy's go. This one's stepping forward, and it's just gonna smack you twice, Sar.
Those are both hits.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You are on fire, by the way.
Elite flame.
Delightful.
You're awake now.
Yeah,
I was on watch.
you resist neither, if I'm correct. So that's
Currently, yes.
14 total damage, and then the crit, 18 total damage. Could have been way worse.
Yeah.
Like way worse. Is that 18? That's 19 total damage on the crit. It definitely hurt though.
Come on.
14,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Is he on fire?
Yeah, he's on fire. He is a creature or a flammable object. I guess most creatures are flammable objects, if we're being real. Until you take an action to douse the flame, you 1d10 fire damage at the start of your turn. That's right now.
Yay.
8 more fire damage.
Ooh. That hurts.
Wow.
It's almost like she really wants to kill you now.
Yeah. Okay. But almost like I sort of expected this sort of thing to happen. I'm going to cast Fire Shield with the Chill Shield, which gives me resistance to fire damage, and also some other thing.
Attacker takes 2d8.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Obviously that's not happened yet, but and then yeah, if only I'd rolled higher in initiative.
Right.
From now on, every time we go to sleep, you hold the action of casting that on yourself if our fire comes to life again.
Exactly. But we've got drinking a potion is a bonus action, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to drink a greater healing potion.
Totally fair.
And that is jogging my memory. That is 44 plus 4.
Mm-hmm. Wait, 44 plus 4 now?
Plus 4. Potion greater, 44 plus 4. That's greater. That's what it's on the graphic that I've got.
Oh, is it 40? It's literally not letting me open the graphic. I don't know why. I thought it was 44 plus 8, but you are correct.
I'll take it. If you want to give me plus 8,
No,
I'll
no,
take
no,
it.
it's plus 4. You're fine. You had it right. I don't know why it won't let me open it, but it's like, you can't look at this. You're not allowed. 16. Oh, I know why. I figured it out. That's pretty good, actually. Most of the damage you took.
And just making sure that if I go next to Dribbly, it's not going to be too much of pain for him. Yeah, it's only attackers. Yeah. So, ooh, am I gonna do that? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go. No, I can't go there because I can go there. Yeah.
It is worth mentioning that after the flame, the campfire kicked up, it like shot into the air and has been since like dimming down since the start of combat, right? Just like so it was like very bright for a few moments. Helena, it's your turn. You are prone. What would you like to do? And that thing just spit fire at you.
So would I have armor on?
Unless you guys sleep in your armor, which I don't think any of you guys do. I don't think anybody has their armor on except Sar. Because Sar was on watch. Oh, that's his new purple armor even.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. So I actually took one less.
Oh yeah, don't forget to account for that. So what you doing,
Yeah.
Helena?
Is it any shorter for putting on white armor, or is it
It's
for
shorter.
like
It's just so it's what I have it up still. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I think. Yeah, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
how long is a round again?
6 seconds.
Yeah, so it'd be
Oh
like 10
man.
rounds per minute.
Yeah, it sucks not to have armor, but that's like the whole point of attacking while people are sleeping.
So I don't know how to account for that.
I think you're just using
quicken.
studded leather, right? I don't remember. Or is it +1 studded leather?
It's just I saw it here somewhere. I think it just said leather armor. Yeah. Like the regular leather armor.
Oh, so yeah, it's proper light armor.
Yeah, the easiest way to account for it is just to do just to,
Minus
for the
2.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. But for the fight, your armor's just your dex mod +10.
Yeah.
Because 10 is the I have no armor. So assuming you don't have like a ring or an amulet or a cloak or something that gives you +1 armor, it should just be what, 15, I think.
Yeah, with the dex of 20.
14.
What's your dex?
4.
Yeah, so 14.
Okay.
Well, it's yeah.
Like all your stuff is next to you, so it's not like you don't have your equipment. It's just it wasn't on, right? But you are currently prone, beside a flaming bedroll. What do you want to do?
Would it be fast to throw the cloak on?
I mean, yeah, you can just slip that over your shoulder. Like I wouldn't even like I would imagine that's just like on top of your armor.
Yeah, the only thing I don't consider myself to have on is my armor. Like, I have my
Yeah.
cloak.
Some of that stuff
Unless,
is
of course, your cloak is your blanket.
could be.
Well, I hope not, because it would be on fire.
Well, to be fair, it is a magical cloak, so it wouldn't be on fire. But that being said,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you can just grab your cloak and slip it on your shoulders as you stand up. That's not an issue. I wouldn't even call that an action. It's a cloak.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna just like move over a little, so I'm not on fire.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I guess I'm gonna find out if I can shoot it,
Yeah.
because I assume my flame eater's blade, unless if it's a fire sword, it wouldn't work much.
You would not think so, no. Oh yeah, that's that thing.
Yeah. Don't mind me and my D6s.
You
in
do
the
have your
morning.
sneak attack, and that is a hit.
Which one are you attacking?
I want to go with the one that just shot fire at me right there.
Totally fair.
Figure out what I'm doing. There we go.
Nice.
I
Not
kind
too
of
bad.
was going to ask you, like, the reaction to the damage I did and that Helena just did. What does that look like to us? Like,
It looks like a gust of wind pulling flames away from a big old like column of fire, and when it like pulls back together, it's slightly less.
okay.
And I would say you can only tell that it's slightly less because all of you have like a fairly decent passive perception.
Right, okay.
Otherwise, you'd think, I don't know that I did anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Helena has the worst passive perception. Everybody else is 15 or more.
Yeah.
No, Helena's 15 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's 15 or more. That's pretty good, guys.
Yeah, it is.
The worst person in the party is 15. That's good.
Wow.
You want to stay there, or you want to move more?
I think I'll stay here, but also, is it supposed to be 15? Because it says 18 on here, unless I'm not looking at it right.
No, 18's if you had your armor on. You don't have your armor. You don't have any of your other benefits,
Okay.
all that stuff. So, like, your cloak or something might give you an extra +1. I'd have to look at it. But yeah, you're getting it from somewhere else, I think.
That's actually why my AC was 16, because just natural plus dex plus the one from the cloak.
Yeah, I think it's that kind of scenario. So you would probably have a 16, but I'm not positive. It's Itella's go. I can look at your sheet while you, while she goes though. That's the wrong person.
Okay, so my studded leather is +1. So am I subtracting 1 or 2 from my armor?
You have studded leather. You're subtracting 3.
3. Okay, so I'm 15 as well. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, unless you
Well,
have
a
like
druid
some
at
other...
15.
So
Mhm.
my question is do we have enough of a rest to return hit points? Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Didn't he just hit me?
Yeah, he did just hit you.
Yeah.
But
That's
you,
why I'm down. Okay, never
but you
mind.
did have your hit points back
Yeah.
because you've rested since the last fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab my handy dandy shillelagh glow stick and take a couple steps forward and smack that one. Oh, I'm sorry, my advantage is still on.
And you cast Shillelagh on that, right? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. 17's a hit. Okay.
He better not burn my stick.
You do take 1d10 damage because you hit him in melee.
Mm-hmm.
4 fire damage to you.
Okay.
Alrighty. After you is, I think, yeah, because that's your bonus action, some of your movement. Yeah, core 1.
Yep.
All right. I wasn't really fully reading all of this. This is the rapier that I got, the Wolfham spike.
The Wolfram spike, yeah.
Put this in chat.
For those who don't know, Wolfram and tungsten are the same thing, so you can just say tungsten if that's easier.
Okay.
They're exactly the same thing.
Gotcha. We won't worry about last turn, but I don't know if like I've still got Zephyr Strike going. I don't get to add, I already used the thing, but for the next 9 turns, I still get to move with, and not provoke an attack of opportunity. So I'm gonna dash, or I'm not gonna dash at all. I'm gonna move. That's 20 feet, and attack the guy I already attacked, just to the northeast.
Okay.
So I've got my shield out at this point, by the way. It's not on fire because I haven't been attacked yet, but it's the Everflame barricade shield. So actually, without my armor on, my AC is still a 19.
What?
Yeah, if I put my armor on, it's 20.
Curious,
Okay,
most curious.
checking all this. Yeah, that looks like it's still set to dex, so and then I'm gonna attack that guy. Yeah. 26.
Oh, not finding it. 26 hits.
So that's 16 piercing.
I'll give you this. They're also immune to poison, so that extra damage unfortunately won't come into play here.
Gotcha. Okay. That was what all that was.
But that was 16 damage.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and attack him again, assuming his flame coalesces back into.
Yeah, sort of pulls back together.
And 30 to hit.
Yeah.
So we'll stab him for 18 more piercing.
18 indeed. Oh, I messed up. You do take 1d10 fire damage each time you hit him.
Right. Which is halved, so that's what, 4 and 1?
Yeah.
5 total?
Yep, correct.
5. Alright. Okay, and I used half my movement, attacked, am gonna go ahead and move right back where I was. I know I got something. I would eradicate. Well, maybe I should actually. I would lose the concentration on the Zephyr Strike if I cast something else. Wait a minute. Sar was hurt, right? No, that's an
Yeah.
action. I don't think I have a bonus. Well, I could bonus a healing spirit.
Don't worry about me. If
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, if you can use your spells and whatnot for better things.
Yeah, no, and either way, I think that's really what I wanted to do. I ran up, I stabbed him a couple times, ran back, and now I'm kind of like hiding behind my shield.
Yeah.
And that's Corwin. Dribbly's gonna go ahead and attack the same guy. Biting him.
Sure.
Not bad. 24. He's been chomping well today. I assume that's a hit.
That's a hit, yeah.
I think it's 5 piercing, 1 fire. He is doing more piercing damage than fire, which obviously the fire is nothing, so.
Yeah.
And I see no point in moving at all with him, so he's gonna just continue to hover like 5 feet off the ground. And that's me.
Takes no damage because he's immune to fire. It's one of these guys. Yeah, this one's just gonna smack Itella. Twice. 16 and 24.
So being at 15, that both hits.
And you are now on fire.
Joy.
I can just total this up for you.
Gee,
37 fire. 37 total damage.
That's a piece.
Yeah, they do be hitting hard. That's his turn. This one's going.
Looking, I don't look good.
This one you've been hitting, which is starting to sputter and is now much smaller than it started. It's going to move here, and it's just going to try and hit you with this. That's a 1. It does not do that. Oh, man. I keep forgetting to do that for the other one. Ignore this. Yeah. Now this one is going to smack Star twice. 22 and 15.
22 definitely hits. 15, I'm pretty sure that meets. Where's it gone?
You got both hits. I thought you have your armor on.
Yes, 15 meets.
Yeah, he's not exactly been enhancing his armor like you guys have.
Yeah.
Well, he has now, but it doesn't stop him from getting hit. It does something else. So those are both hits. So, but you're resistant to fire, so it'll be 19. So halves 9 fire damage.
And they
15
and each
radiant.
attack is 2d8 cold.
Roll it. As much as you were probably hoping that it would be super effective against them, it does hurt them. But
Hey, it's better than nothing.
I mean, no doubt.
Well, I hope it's better than nothing. But at the very least, I get resistance to the fire.
Yeah. So I hope you got all that damage.
So
9
okay,
and
yeah,
then 15. That was the total after reduction. After resistances. I wrote it and I can't even remember what the armor does.
Is that yeah? So
because I think it reduces damage, but I don't remember what the math is.
I think it's just 1 per hit.
Yeah, so
So the first hit would be 5 plus 8 minus 1, so 5 plus 7, so 12.
Uh-huh.
Let's just do it one at a time. And then the second one is 4 plus 6, let's call it. And okay,
Yeah. And then you take fire damage at the start of your turn, and it's your turn.
and half of 3, so 1. Oh, which is okay. This is DM ruling. So you know the armor damage thing. That 1, does that come off my health or my armor?
So it's
Oh, that's attacks, right? So it would be
well, even if it wasn't,
the
it's supposed to be a minimum of 1, so they can't reduce damage to 0.
Yeah.
I say supposed to be because I don't remember what I wrote, but that's what it's supposed to be.
You mean you didn't account for every single possible edge case in what you described the armor as? Unthinkable.
Yeah, really. Oh my god, how could I? It's your turn.
All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to bonus action chalice form. And cast second level cure wounds on myself. What the bloody hell is that? Honestly, but
Unfortunate, really.
at least I've got a lot of additional rolls here. So 1d4 for my sickle, and 1d4 plus 4. But bloody hell, that's amateur hour. Come on.
That's 19 healing.
Yeah. But yeah, that's bonus action and action. So yeah, that's everything that I can do.
You're not moving.
And then you're gonna stay there.
Yes. Yeah, that seems like the sensible thing to do.
Helena.
So I am sorry, I'm checking something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give everybody, including Dribbly, 5 temporary hit points with my cloak.
Yeah. Imagine when you do that, you like whip it out, and it like waves in the air like a flag. And that's how you do it. And it's like, here's hit points, everybody. Yeah, 5 temporary hit points to everyone.
If you're giving any to Dribbly at the cost of yourself, you might want to keep it for yourself.
I can only do 5 per person.
Yeah,
Just
so
because Dribbly's a little expendable. I mean, you guys do know at this point that I can bring him back. But
well, it's I think it's a matter of it has to be divided evenly among the targets, right?
okay.
And so that's the targets.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there you go. Temporary hit points for everyone. Yay!
That could be the deciding favor. It saves us.
And then I'll run around the back of the cart to here.
Okay. Makes sense to me.
And that's it.
All right, Itella, you're on fire. 5 fire damage.
Which is the 5 points you just gave me.
Ah, yeah. There goes the 5 temporary hit points.
Okay, so there's that. Okay. All right. Oh, I thought you had more to say. So, okay.
No, then it's your turn.
I'm going to use my bonus action. Wait, I need to make sure. And take a healing potion, but I got to make sure I have one because I can't remember.
Oh, I was gonna say, and maybe I'm wrong, but I thought maybe we picked up some.
We had picked up a bunch.
that we
I've
split.
started moving my way through mine, but I don't know anyone else.
Yeah, I haven't used any of mine, but I have
know
a questionable healing red potion that I've never used, and I don't know what it is.
Let
And
chaos reign.
It's just past its expiration date. It's fine.
But I don't have any others listed. Oh wait, yes I do. I was looking in the wrong spot. Yeah, I have one greater healing potion. I'm going to take that, which is how many?
44 plus 4.
We
Nice.
Oh, beverage.
13. Okay. So that's fixed. And then I'm going to go back to my spells. I picked one to cast. Yeah, should work just fine. Oh, but it'd be better if there was more than one in line. I assume the one in front of me hasn't been hit by anybody yet.
It got hit by you and Helena.
Oh,
Okay. Mona.
Helena? Mona?
I get Helena. I mean Mona.
I don't know.
That was really weird. Okay. I am awake.
I don't know what you're looking at, but you can always sort of, without
It's a bit of a slope.
provoking opportunity attacks, move around.
Yeah, that's a bit of a slope, so you can do that, but you know, it's a
that's
slope.
the
You know what I mean? Like, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could, but I well, okay, let me decide what level I'm going to do it at. Yeah, no, I don't appreciate being woken up in the middle of the night, so here you go.
Little insight on fire.
or that either. Only get 8? That's sad.
You cast it at a higher level, so it's 8 plus the 15.
Oh, okay.
Slightly better. Yeah, that one's typically AoE, but you're only hitting the one guy
Yeah.
who miserably failed, so he's taking 23 damage.
Mm-hmm. Ted gets for waking me up.
Good reaction.
Yeah.
All right,
Good
action.
damage. It's like a streak of lightning through this thing. Corwin.
I am going to repeat similar activity as the last turn, but first off, I'm just going to touch Helena real quick, and I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath, Lightning on her, so she will have the ability to do that whenever she chooses for the next 1 minute.
Hey, Helena, you can breathe lightning now. And you just cast the spell on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't
Tingle.
have anything cool to say, but shocking. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
And actually, now that I think about it, my Zephyr Strike's gone, but I'm gonna go ahead and move up around here. What is that again with the flanking?
Plus
+2
2.
to hit or something?
Yeah, +2 to hit.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move there and I'm gonna stay there, so that's where I'm stopping and do a couple stab. Well, presumably that's it. If I don't kill the guy, I'm gonna maybe. If I do kill him, I mean I might move. Everything looks good. Stabby.
Yeah,
23.
I'll hit.
And,
25.
Yeah, 25
9.
even. 9.
So
Still
stab
up.
him again.
Yeah.
And this
Things
time we'll
looking
try
real
for,
rough. That
what
will
is that,
hit.
21?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice,
Ooh,
19.
nice.
Oh, this thing is barely hanging on.
Okay. and
Like
he
a
did
candle
damage to me.
flickering in the wind.
He did damage to me a couple times, I think.
Yeah, he hit you a couple times. Twice. But you're resistant to fire, so I'll just roll it all in one. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't.
7.
I don't know. Yeah, 7 damage.
And I mean, I don't know that it really matters, but I think my shield might be on fire at this point.
I mean, yeah. Again, it doesn't super duper matter, but it's
Right,
on fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks cool. There you
It
go.
looks
And
cool. They don't care.
it can stay on fire for 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's cool. It gives me +3 to my AC, so it's a great shield.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Yeah, Drake.
Okay, the thing's not dead, so he's just gonna try to
Chomp.
nibble on him. Chomp chomp. Good rolls. Ugh, I knew it was gonna end.
13.
13's a hit.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, they don't have a ton of AC. They just hurt you when you hurt them.
Gotcha. So 8 piercing, 2 fire.
That drops him.
Yeah.
1 down. More than 1 to go.
Dribbly's going to do that and then move over here and stop. Just thinking about positioning. So he kind of flew over Sar and is now,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There. And that's it.
Alright, this one's gonna not forget to roll this. Alright, it's gonna smack Itella twice. Miss and hit. 2 fire, 7 radiant. That's 9 damage to Itella.
Oh, who's still on fire, by the way?
Yeah, which you take at the start of your turn.
But you're all right, right? That's not.
Well, it's relative, really.
Yeah, I'm just worried. It seemed like, he was really roasting over there. Like I was worried more about him than anyone else.
Scooting on over. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's snap into the wrong place.
Oh, I think I know what you're aiming for.
Precisely.
Yeah. There it is. Snap to center, yeah.
Dex save for the 3 of you. That's Corwin, that's Dribbly, and Sar.
I'm going to react for a what do we call it for myself?
Indeed.
But let's see how it goes anyway. I've got the extra d6. Where's it? No. Character sheet, there it is.
Let's see.
Dex, did you say?
Correct.
Oh, thank goodness I said that. 15.
Everybody succeeded.
Whoa.
So you guys will take half this damage and then half it again because you're all resistant to fire, except Dribbly who's immune. So 7 halved is 3. You all take 3 fire damage. Dribbly takes none. And then 8 halved is 4 radiant damage. Once again, could have been way worse.
Yeah.
Now I have 2 temporary. Is that 2 gone and then 2 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, then over to Sar, who's still on fire. 4.
Oh. Halved, right? Like that's
4 then halved
fire
by the
damage,
resistance,
yeah.
then reduced
Yeah.
by 1 from the armor.
Oh gosh,
Which-
I forgot about all those.
Yeah, but that's why I sent you that message about the armor, because it can reduce to
Yeah.
0, but it can only reduce X amount of damage a day. That's the difference.
Yeah, which is the one thing that when you were sort of messaging about that,
Yeah, I'm saying rather than
times your
heal you,
AC.
we'll just say it.
Yeah.
Did this much already, which is 4.
Yeah.
Now it's 5. Plus, well, I guess 3 and 3 for the other one, so 6 more. It's definitely armor that wears down through the day.
Yeah. So yeah, what I've actually got is I've got a resource on my character sheet,
Mhm.
which is double my AC.
It should be the AC of the
that-
armor itself, not your total AC.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I think it's like on 2 right now then. So yeah, I think that's where the misunderstanding came from. Yeah.
No biggie. And then take a long
Um,
rest and it comes back.
Yes.
It's basically extra HP.
Indeed. All right. Let's see. So I'm currently looking in this way. How's Itala looking? As a just
Extra
brief
crispy.
passive thing.
Like half my hit points are gone.
Mm.
All right, I feel that.
You've been there, done that.
Yeah, experiencing it. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move up. Am I gonna do this? This one I'm going to do. The fire elemental to my left. It's looking very just fiery, right?
Yeah, pretty okay, especially compared to
Yeah,
the other one.
So yeah, what I'm gonna do is first level cure wounds myself. Which also has an extra 1d4, and over to Itella, the chalice form that I'm in.
I picture when you do this,
The 1d4 plus 4.
I picture when you do this that like little motes of starlight wisp off of you and collide into the target, healing
Yes,
them.
absolutely. These stellar sparkles that, because this sort of whole aura that's around me, like I'm currently 2 auras right now. One aura is my sort of stellar aura. The other is my chill aura,
Oh
or
yeah.
the fire shields. So yeah, I'm just oh sorry, yeah, I'm just upping the auras upon auras upon auras, and
So there's a
yeah, when
subtle
I'm sort of doing the
blue.
healing, that's sort of these sort of wispy lights sort of going into me and sort of through my moon, what's it called again? Oh, where's it gone?
The child's form.
No, the moon sickle.
Oh yeah.
Like when casting the healing spells, I sort of casting it on myself and sort of pointing it on to the next person when in the sort of chalice form. Yeah.
I'm about to look at your sheet for a second. But are you done?
That's everything that I can do.
So
Yeah.
was the 6 to me?
That was 6 to you. Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, fun fact: you forgot to bump up your healing at 8th level.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, your child's form healing is 2d4 now, not 1d4.
Oh.
Mm.
Can I roll an extra d4 for?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we haven't moved on yet, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's 9 total for you.
I saw that and I was like, huh, I thought that went up by now.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah, if you can change that on your little clicky, or remember it.
Yeah.
Another 4. Oh my god.
Helena, it's your turn.
I had intended to basically out of character tell her what I did when I cast that on
Yeah,
her.
I got the idea that you did that. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you can breathe lightning now. Go for it.
Yeah, in a 15-foot cone, you can probably position it so you don't hit people, but or you can do whatever you want.
Yes.
I completely forgot that you cast that there, and I just put myself in the most disadvantageous point.
These things happen.
Well,
Yeah.
it's okay because I was looking at it and I think the one moved, and now I can't hit both of them. I don't think.
Yeah. I didn't think that you necessarily would be able to either, but there was a third guy still alive when I cast it.
Mm.
To be fair, though, probably the worst person to give it to.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
right? Because isn't it an action to use it?
yeah, it is.
So doing an action to do 3d6 in
guess
a
so,
cone
yeah.
as opposed to potentially like
Okay.
6d6 damage. I don't know. Just
Yeah,
of the choices available.
I also think I was thinking that her weapons might not do as much damage to them, but
No, everybody's got magic here.
yeah.
You're a well-equipped bunch. What you doing, Helena?
I think I'm gonna, if I can figure out how to move myself here, I'm gonna disengage. Like there.
Bonus action, disengage, move. Got it.
And then I'm gonna try my new power.
Sure. Do it.
Do it.
Do something
Blast 'em.
like that so I don't hit anybody.
That is a dex save, correct?
Yeah. I think it's DC 16. Let me just get back to it.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
that doesn't help.
14?
My spell save DC is 14, yeah.
Oh, that means it's still set to the wrong attribute or something.
Well, it's wisdom, and it's a plus.
Failure.
So 3d6 damage.
3d6.
Roll it.
11 lightning.
Nice. Yeah, I was speaking, worst person use it on purely from a, strictly numbers perspective. Not from a less fun
sense.
perspective.
Right.
Yeah, really.
Well, and that's why I don't regret it at all. Like, this is all great, you know what I mean? And it's
Oh, yeah.
learning. Like, I never even thought, oh yeah, if I do that on a rogue fighter or something like that, I'm actually taking away an extra attack.
Yeah.
I got it.
Looks cool as hell, though.
Yeah.
Just like streaks of lightning erupting out of her mouth,
Yeah.
raking
Yeah,
across
I
this thing.
Lightning.
Helena definitely would have been like, neat, let's do it.
Definitely.
Absolutely. All right, Itella, you saw that? It was a good match for the lightning you used a second ago. What you gonna do?
Is this guy any smaller than he was when we started?
Yeah, he's looking pretty rough.
Just a guesstimate. Is he half as big?
I don't know that their forms are I don't know that they're actually changing size necessarily. It's more like they're changing density.
Yeah.
Like about half. Yeah.
It's like fire's dying down.
So I think I'm going to go ahead and cast that again.
Sure, why not?
That seemed to work well. Um, so
Huh.
die.
It's really weird.
Mm. Potentially 36.
Yeah. Oh man, that drops him. Right? Hold on. Oh god, he's got to make a save.
Oh, stop. Did I do that at level 4?
I have no idea.
Can't tell.
I believe I did. I don't have a level 4. Oh, wait. I should, though, right?
Yeah, that was a base of 2d10 and then 3 higher levels. So
Yeah. Did I do it?
Second or third. Third would be what you did it at. It was 2d10 on top.
No, 2d10 is the base. That's first level. Second level will be 3d10. Fourth level, or third level will be 4d10. 5d10, which is what was rolled, would be fourth level. So yeah.
Oh, I thought
It
40
needs to be third level. I don't have a fourth level.
Okay, so you would roll. Just ignore the 19 and just roll 2d10.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, I see how.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, fingers, work.
I would send you ice.
I mean, it's still pretty good. It's 29.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got distracted. I didn't make the save. 14 is a failure. That's 29 damage. He is really sputtering out here.
Okay. So that would be third level, so no. Okay.
Next up is Corwin.
All right. I think based on my immediate assessment, I'm actually going to swing over around here because I think the other person, Helena and Itella have the person on the right, so I'm going to come up here and attack this guy and just stabbeth at him. Thing is okay. So, ooh, nat one.
You got a +2 as well.
Well,
Yeah,
that's not going to
third-
do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's a
15.
miss.
Right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, heck, I mean, I guess I just hit the cart by accident, and let me try to correct that and take a second stab. Yeah, I just knew it. I just knew it. I could
Wasn't-
feel it. I wanted to put a side bet down. I really did.
It's just not a
but-
great round, apparently.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm just like, okay. And that's Corwin. Dribbly just, smirks at Corwin and kind of chuckles a little bit at all that chicanery, and tries to bite the same guy. Is that not flanking for Dribbly? Because he's not really. There's nobody on the other side.
No, there's
right?
nobody on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, let's see if I can roll another nat one. Nope. 25
That'll hit.
or 8 piercing and 2 fire.
Heck yeah.
The nice thing is, rolling 2 nat ones means I didn't take any damage that round.
That's technically true.
Yep, and that's those guys.
Okay. Over to this guy who's going to reach out and touch an Itella. And hit twice. For
He likes me.
22 total damage.
That was a little much, thank you.
This guy doesn't come back. He's going to...
I'm back to where I was.
I think he's just going to smack a Dribbly right now. No, this is the guy that's been going after Sar, so he's just going to keep going after Sar. Hit miss?
Hit miss, I think, yeah. I'm pretty sure 15 meets, so yeah, that's hit.
9 fire, halves, say 5, 12 total. But that's 2
that
dice,
also means
so...
that they take damage as well.
But it's 2 dice, so let's get reduced by a further 2, so it's 10 total to you.
Yeah.
And it takes 2d8 damage, correct?
Yes. Okay, yeah. So that's 5 cold.
Fantastic. Your go, you do take the fire. Just 1. Which I
Yeah,
guess if you've got any charges or uses left of your armor, that would reduce to 0. Because of the way that special functions.
Oh, hold on. Wait, what just happened?
What did just happen?
Yeah, I'm down to... did we both subtract my health? Oh,
I didn't.
I bet no, I know what happened. I hit my health as to 10 as opposed to -10.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. I think I'm 90% sure that
Yeah, you were about 51.
I was
Give or take
51,
5.
which then down to 41 after
Mhm.
the and then -1. There we go. Lovely. Okay, and yeah, so Itella's continuing to take damage, correct?
Yeah, a bit.
Bunch of options I could do. What does this do again? Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to first level cure wounds on myself, and the chalice form over to Itella. I, I think the sickle. Yeah, the sickle can unfortunately only go to myself. So that's 10 to me, and yeah, it's 2d4 plus 4. So 9 to Itella right now.
Heck yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's action. Yeah, there's no cantrips that are bonus that I've got that are worth it. Nor any. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there.
Over to Helena then.
Okay, so is the lightning thing like a once thing?
No, it'll last for like another, I guess, 9 rounds.
Oh, cool.
8 or 9, something. It lasts for a minute. I think it's been 2
So
rounds.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, you want to hit him again?
Yeah,
You
it
can
was
have it.
3, right?
Yeah, 3d6. You can absolutely do that.
Yeah, DC 14 save. Dex. So
Half
that's
damage.
half. Yeah.
It'll drop him.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Just
You tried to
dies.
get out of the way.
Like just wisps away as lightning crackles through it.
Sweet.
Next up, do you want to move at all?
I think I'll move with everybody else since if I do it. There we go. Since the other one's gone.
Okay. All right, Itella, it's over to you. You muted yourself.
Oh, that one looks pretty surrounded.
Get the one that's on fire. Or is pure flame.
Hit the one that is fire.
Yeah.
mm. Um. I am pretty sure if I do that, it would hit everybody. So I don't think I want to do that.
Fireball.
Not this week, huh? Hmm. No, that wouldn't work either. I have enough movement to get here. And then I could just smack him with my favored weapon.
Get a +2 as well with the
Yeah.
flanks.
As I find it on here. There it is.
Might do you some good if you don't roll in that one.
That will hit.
You were just getting the nat ones out the way.
Yeah.
There
You do take the 10 fire from hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, 4 fire. The D10 you took 4. After you is Corwin.
I used a nat 20 earlier on a held action. That never happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm not really gonna move at all. I'm just gonna stab at the guy and see if I can hit him. I got a 95% chance. Yes.
Nice.
And this
That'll
one's gonna
do the
be
trick.
for 10.
10 to him, 1d10 to you.
Are you gonna hold it and roll it after the next attack?
Oh, I could have.
Great.
Too late now.
No problem. Try him again. 15.
17, but yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm assuming that hits, so 12, 18 more. And 3 to me. And what was the... Is that 3 halved?
Yeah. So,
So-
just 1.
Gotcha.
And then 2.
And then 2. Oh,
And then Drake.
there we go. Then Dribbly is gonna nibble, hopefully. The 19. For 7 piercing, 6 fire. 1 imbue it. Just gonna sit there hovering. So that's us.
Or do be. Now it's him.
Yeah, what's he got? What's he got left in him?
That's the wrong thing. Oh, it doesn't come back. Well, he's gonna have to just reach out and touch a thing that hit him. That's Corwin in this context.
Don't touch me.
Does that make sense? I feel like he's been going after Sar the whole time. Corwin hit him. I think he's gonna divide it, 1 to each of you. Oh, this one's to Sar, this one's to Corwin.
They both miss us.
Consistency.
Yeah.
In the end, he hit nothing. Alright. Here goes, Sar. Well, you're still on fire.
Yeah.
3 halved is 1. Because you round down.
I really,
They look like birds.
I really have just nothing that's remotely sensible, other than just. Yeah, just so many things seem just so stupid to me that I have prepared to do. Um,
Well, you know, I thought I'd be. It's fine. You thought you'd be fighting guys that wield fire, not guys made of fire.
yeah, and I didn't expect to be sort of everyone surrounding this thing, like,
It's fair.
Right, yeah.
So
Everybody
you know what I'm
tackle the
gonna do
fire.
again? Even though this whole situation, yeah, I'm just gonna cure wounds myself. It feels really weird to be doing this in this situation. And I assume Itella's still sort of the lot of us still kind of looking the worst.
Yeah, probably.
And that's 2, 3, 4 plus 4. And there's 11 for Itella. So, yay!
Good stuff. It's even better than a healing potion.
Yeah.
Helena!
I feel
Not
like
really.
We just had a fire blanket. We could just throw it over the thing and kill it instantly.
Throw it over it and then smack it with a bat.
But
Yeah.
I've cast my resistant to fire shield over myself, so which also has what's the description of it again? It's there's this bright 10-foot aura because of this resistant to fire thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sadly, it doesn't go off to the rest of you.
Yeah, Helena, what you doing?
So I ran up to it to help, but after being here, realized that I have a ranged weapon. So I get would I think that my gun would catch fire if I tried hitting it with it again?
Probably not.
Okay.
You're
So
deadly
I'm gonna
with
be
this
like,
gun.
well, this worked once.
Yeah,
Just
you
gonna pop it.
exploded a guy's head one time. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
yeah, smack him. It'd just be your gun roll, and then the damage would be different. Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, with the flanking plus 2, that's a 13. That's a hit. You get sneak attack 1d4 plus your sneak attack. So 2.
Check this one. It's 4d6.
20 damage. For several reasons, we're gonna call it there. You just bash, you run up, you bash this thing with your gun, and it just like dissipates into wisps of fire and then smoke. You do, however, take 2, reduced to 1 fire damage as it wisps away. But it seems to be done, dead, gone. And the fire that had brought it here has fully burned out now.
That's a strong handle that you've got there.
Yes. Amazing. Fire
I guess
extinguishing
so.
rifle. We should pour some liquid on that flame. Did you see how she said it only takes 1 ember? Let's make sure this fire's out.
Yes.
Yeah. I am going to cast healing on myself.
Sure.
I can find it.
If nobody immediately does anything, Corwin's gonna go pee on the fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like-
whatever.
Straight up. It's just I don't have anything else to handle it with. I should pick up an alchemy jug.
uh, I forget what the details of this, but Sa does have control flames as a cantrip.
Mm.
Instantaneously extinguish the flames. So you can extinguish
Yeah.
everybody who's on fire. You just put all of them out one by one.
Like myself, I'm on fire. I'm like, oh, I forgot about that.
It is an action, so it would have left you, you know.
Yeah, it's quite a lot to do in combat. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Be cool if like upcasting it like at higher levels you could cast it and affect more than one person, or like a 10-foot cube or a 15-foot cube.
Though that could well have unintended side effects.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
That could have a lot of game-changing
Yeah.
repercussions.
But yeah, so now we're out of combat. Yeah.
So quite
I'll
literally
control flames
putting
to sort of
all the
have
fires
everything
out.
settle down. Yeah.
So some of you have some charred bedrolls, but your tripwire's still here. Hallucinatory terrain is still active. You're still you're quite injured. You guys want to go back to sleep?
Everything's still glowing as like I've got my fiery or sort of cold fire aura and my healing aura still going on.
Yeah, you want to just spend some juice patching everybody up and then just lay back down, just in case.
Yeah, I was going to make sure that like anyone that's sort of looking like they're a bit hurt.
I'm just gonna use some hit dice that I'll get right back, right?
Yeah, like hopefully everything's gonna be fine because we'll just finish a long rest and all's wonderful. But time will tell because we also know that what's his face, Val, is still hunting us down. This would be a fantastic time to finish us off.
Lads.
Yeah, lads.
That's the word. Yeah.
I can't remember. We went a whole day without any combat, other than this. So technically, I haven't used my free cast of Dribbly. I'll just do that.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna re-up him, so he's back to normal.
I'm maxing it right.
Correct. Yeah. So you haven't done that yet. So you got him back up. He's full health.
I'm keeping him fire because that's to our advantage to have more fire resistance.
Is Itella looking? I think that's the only sort of person that's sort of taken proper damage other than myself and Dribbly.
Well, my concern is using up all our spells because they could come back. Or
indeed,
we have enough people after us that there could be somebody else in a minute. You know.
Well, I mean, did you use any hit dice?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Do you want to get some HP back?
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm trying to get him to save spells because I'm almost out.
I think you can use as many hit dice as you have proficiency bonus.
Up to half your level.
Okay, half your level.
So yeah, if you guys want to use some hit dice to sort of, because you guys are winding down, you guys are basically getting a little bit of rest, even if you're not fully resting. So,
all right, in which case.
Got a better con than I do. Makes sense. Humans are stockier than gnomes.
Yeah, I've got +4 con and +5 wisdom are my best two.
Nice.
Oh, come on. You said half your level in
Up,
hit die?
up to half your level in hit dice.
Mhm.
So that would be 3. Right? Or 2?
It would
Level
be
8.
4.
You guys are level
4.
8.
No. No, I'm not.
We
Yeah,
are
yeah,
all
you
level
are.
8.
Then why does mine say 7?
I don't know.
And I have 7 hit dice.
We'll have to look at that later. Did you forget to level up from 7 to 8? That is concern for another time.
Okay, so 4 of them. So I just rolled 48. Okay.
It's possible you just forgot to switch the number.
It's possible. I'm good at that.
So, who the immediate following who's on watch next? That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
ask.
Star was on watch at that time.
Yeah. So the rest of your watch comes to an end. That would have happened towards the end of your watch anyways.
Corwin would start to head back.
So
to
I'm
bed
only using
unless
3 of
somebody
them?
stopped him.
Sure.
3 of them would have been enough.
If
I
3's
think.
enough,
I'm so
then yeah,
confused.
just use 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Why do you have 87 of 75 hit points?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, and
So-
also like it would be the D8 plus your con modifier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
see. Okay.
So it would have been fewer even,
Okay.
potentially.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
yeah, actually, with those rolls, if 3 would have been enough, then 2 definitely would have been enough with con mod.
okay.
This only came up one like many episodes ago or sessions ago, but I think we'll be able to still get a full long rest if nothing else attacks us.
Yes.
It was like maybe an hour into.
All right. So who's next for watch? I believe it's usually either Helena or Itella, but who specifically?
I will go next. I will go ahead and go next.
Sure.
I'm by auras.
Are you gonna sleep with your auras on?
Yeah.
Yeah, going.
There we go.
Yeah, everybody go back to your respective bed rolls, wherever that may be. Birds are loud.
Yeah, the birds are awake again.
And suddenly it's morning.
I think I might like curl up in my cloak since my bed's charred.
Oh, fair.
Sar is now standing on it.
Yeah. Like no, it would have been a sort of assemble and whatnot. And
Yeah. So, because the two of them, and that was Itella and Helena up here, and then Corwin was here, so I think that just leaves you here.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just sort of put myself in a random spot, really. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think how we're gonna do this is those of you who are going back to sleep in your respective locations. I imagine Helena's just like, curled up with your cloak at the back of the cart, as opposed to being on the charred bedroll where Itella is still on or is now on watch. And then I don't think anything happens on Itella's watch. Comes and then come next is Helena, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So now would be Helena's watch. And Itella, would you crawl into your charred bedroll or would you sleep elsewhere?
No, I'm gonna sleep.
These are the important questions.
I'm gonna sleep next to the cart. Just kind of leaning on it, sitting up.
Sure. Alrighty. So I think where we're going to wrap up is as Helena's on her watch, sort of just looking out past the hallucinatory terrain, just like looking off in that direction. Give me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You hear rocks clattering down behind you off of the slope that leads up to the mountain, upper part of the mountain, and you look back to see a cloaked figure sliding down the mountain, and ending up right here. And we will end as Laz raises his blade to plunge it into Sar. That's where we'll end for today, folks.
Ah.
I meant to have a held action if Laz showed up. Shoot him. Dang.
Can't hold an action while you're asleep, my
Yeah.
friends.
One can dream.
Yeah,
while you're asleep.
I would like to hold an action for if my throat is slit.
Well, that'll be it for us today. We should be back next Saturday, and next Friday we are taking that Friday off of the Friday game, and hopefully I'll be back to streaming games on Wednesday. Other than that, Remnants of the Lost Valley, link in the panels below if you guys want to check out the supplement. Everybody and myself in the Friday game worked on. Yeah, I think that's about it. We'll catch you guys next time. Have a fantastic evening, everyone, and as always, great gaming.
Right on. Take care, everyone.
Good
Take
night.
better care than Sar did.
Took better care of everyone else than himself. That's the problem. Bye.
Bye.